pregnancy is a spectrum. Very similar to autism. It can be so bad that you're nonverbal. Or it's fine and nobody can even tell, right? It's okay. I just get nervous because you never know which way it's gonna go. Like my pregnancy went well. Commotion for the body, I worked so hard, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, the snap, thank you. Thank you. I don't yet have children, but all my pregnancies have gone well. Some would say as planned. I'm a responsible adult and I want to be married, right? I'm the cliche person that wants to be married. And my friends are getting married, which is why I'm scared to get married. My one friend is marrying into the Muslim faith. This lucky duck gets a dowry. Have y'all heard about this? Her husband set her dowry at $350K. I said, bitch, for you. Does he know about college? She was like, now's not the time where I'm nervous. I was like, why? And she said, well, my family, it's an interracial coupling. And she was like, my family is nervous that he'll pay me this much money and become abusive or controlling. And I'd never heard that stigma, so I was like, well, and then I sat back. I've never paid $350K for anything. But if I did, and I got home and the dishes aren't done, what am I to do? It's about the ROI. I'm just kidding. I actually don't have children because my boyfriend keeps breaking up with me. Have y'all heard about this? Yeah, he keeps breaking up with me in person. Has anybody ever been humiliated that way? Yes. He would call me to his house and be like, I can't do this anymore. And I would be like, why the fuck are you doing this? And he was like, I wanted to break up with you like a man so that we could have closure. Men, closure is something we bitches made up. It's not real. You only need closure in one place. Does anybody know where? Yell out somewhere, but keep it cute. Where? No, ma'am. That kind of is the closure. Does that make sense? Almost. A job. Because you may need a what? You may need to call that job and get a reference, right? Ain't no new bitch of his gonna call me and be like, how was he? I'm not gonna give him a good review. I'm gonna be like, actually, he was gay and abusive. Yeah, he does. He's not into girls. He came out to me, and then him and his partner beat my ass. I don't know. If you want to date him, go ahead, girl. I'm a girl's girl, right? I do it for the girls. I'm in an interracial relationship, so my children will have aunts and aunts. I don't know what's up with y'all in that. I don't get it. But my friends, when they met my boyfriend, they were like, oh, we never thought it'd be you. I was like, that's what you say when somebody shoots up the school. I didn't shoot up the school, right? He did, right? And I think no. I'm just kidding. I never asked. I didn't ask. But that was weird because I went to Catholic school. That's where white people send their young. They're cubs. So I knew about white lore, but I wasn't just too much into white spaces. I had white friends, not too many. But it was just stuff I wouldn't tell my white friends because I was like, oh, they'll think this is ghetto. Like me and my brother have different dads, and I was like, I don't want to tell my white friends this because when you're a young black kid, you think they can't relate. I'm like, they don't go through this. But then I went to white dinner. White dinner is a ghetto event. See, white people just call ghetto shit drama. That's what I like about y'all. I like that. See, where your black friends will be like, girl, this is ghetto as fuck. Your white friends will be like, it's just a lot of drama around your space. You need acupuncture. You know, whatever they say. But white people will have the same things going on. They just handle it differently. Like, white people will have same dad, different mom. But the parents are somehow connected enough to send the step-siblings and all the kids to the same high school. And then the dad will come to the sports games for the kids, but he only cheering for one kid. Because he does not fuck with the first mom. He is not friends with her, right? And then white men will do something ghetto for their family, like run for office. No prior experience, runs for office. And then the father of this family will kill his own brother. Ghetto shit. White people do. I'm just kidding. That's actually just the plot of One Tree Hill. That's just One Tree Hill's plot. She watched it. She know. That show is actually really progressive. The mom in that show was named Karen before it was a slur. Yes, Karen is a slur and you can't say it. I learned it in Brooklyn. This white woman came up to me and she was like, you cannot call me that. And I was like, Karen, that's your name. She was like, your name's not nigga? I was like, wait, Karen, that's a simple miscommunication. But I actually like Karens. I'm here to speak up for them. Karens are not a monolith. There's a lot of different Karens. There's like young Karens, old Karens, right? Karens in training, Karens that don't know they're Karens, right? Liberal Karens, conservative Karens, Karens with blue hair. They out in the front. But I have a favorite type. My favorite type of Karen is a Karen that thinks being called a Karen is as bad as being called the N-word. That's so funny. Because do you picture a field of Karens in the 1700s getting anything done? What would they have sang? Working 9 to 5. It's sad. She's a slave. There would be a hierarchy, of course. Brunette women, field. And I'm sorry, you guys are the toughest ones. And we know that, okay? And we see you. I just know you guys are the strongest ones. Brunettes. Blonde women. In the house crying, maybe getting babied. They're always whining a little bit, we know. Redheads. Telling on every motherfucking body, right? Redheads think they are white women's boss. Have y'all noticed this? If you line them up, the redhead will fight for position in the middle. And then it's field life, right? So there'll be a white man that they all share. Sad. And there'll be a shorter white man giving them orders. He's like, go here, go there. You have to do this. It's annoying. They're annoyed. It's annoying. And then that short white man, he's married to a woman who can't even show her face. Oh, my God. You know how white women turn a blind eye to oppression? She can't show her face. And I'm just kidding. So that's just actually the plot of the Powerpuff Girls. My name is Amber Singletary.
My parents are terrified of New York City. They're so afraid of homeless people. It's amazing to watch. They're such little fucking bitches. It's so fun. Who's afraid of homeless people? Isn't that so insane? Why would I be afraid of a guy who's currently sucking my dick? He asked for $5. I had a dick full of cum. We reached an agreement. That's a little trickle down his chin economics, folks. And if that was too much, this is going to be a long 10 minutes. My comedy's only for smart alphas who fuck. That's who my comedy's for. If you don't enjoy this, it's because you're a dumb little beta virgin. That's not my fault. That's your path in life. My comedy's for the Venn diagram of Democrats who aren't pussies and Republicans who aren't retards. Like, that's like... My comedy's kind of like an Israeli airstrike. It rarely hits the intended target, you know? Why do they always miss? It's weird. Cool. Here's what I like to do. I like to get a big laugh and then bring it to a screeching halt with my beliefs. My family's very Republican, very right-wing. I don't really care. I still love them. But it's funny, living in Brooklyn, whenever you tell someone your family's Republican, they're always like, you need to confront them. You need to talk to them. You need to convince them they're wrong. And I'm like, yeah, man, they don't respect me. They think I'm a pussy because I eat hummus, you know? They're like, yeah, Geoffrey likes that Sharia peanut butter. All my friends are like, you need to convince your uncles to support gun control. I'm like, we need to start smaller than that. How about I convince my uncles that roundabouts aren't communist? My uncles are like, roundabouts are just the liberals trying to trick us into going right for a bit and then left forever. Joke's funny if you know what a circle is. My parents they live in the suburbs, but they're terrified of crime. Does this make sense to anyone else? My parents, there's never been a crime within 20 miles of where my parents live, unless you count decades of segregation. And I honestly think it's a felony how loveless their marriage is, too. But my dad's like a gun guy now. He's got like 6 or 7 guns just for protection, brother. He's gonna protect his fucking castle, you know? My dad thinks he's gonna be in such a lengthy gun battle in suburban Minnesota. He's gonna have to switch from the Desert Eagle to the AR-15 at one point while my mom's blazing on the Glock. She's like, honey, I'm out of ammo. I'm switching to the Uzi. You know? Take that, unarmed protesters. You know? They're such losers. My dad's like an open Trump guy. My mom's a secret Republican. You ever met these people? Fascinating demographic, my mom. She's a arts and craft hippie, smokes weed, does yoga, uses all the liberal language, loves Donald Trump till her dying breath. You never know what my mom's gonna say on any issue. I was talking to my mom. I was like, Mom, in New York, as you know, we have a lot of homeless people, big problem with homeless people. And she was like, they're actually called unhoused people. And we should kill them all. She's like, sorry, unalive them all. I like that one. That's cool. What was the other thing? My parents are getting into pickleball. Anyone else's parents? You guys know what pickleball is? You know what pickleball is like? Ping pong for old white people who still say Oriental, you know? And my dad's like an incredibly athletic, like 75-year-old guy. He kind of mops the floor at pickleball, but I don't have the heart to tell him that he's only good at pickleball because it's a new sport, so it's still only white athletes. You know, like there hasn't been a Jackie Robinson of pickleball yet, you know, like pickleball's still in its 1940s basketball era where they're all dribbling like this, you know? They're all passing like, heads up, Gerald. You know? They're like, loser buys the winner, rip your float. You know? I feel like in 20 years I'm gonna ask my dad about pickleball and he'll be like, they ruined the game! Man, I'm having a great set. Let's try this one. I was raised very Catholic. Anyone else raised Catholic? A few of you, not enough, but a few of you know the one true faith. A few of you know. That's not funny. You'll get yours in your final breath. I was raised Catholic, the one true faith, 2,000 years, not a single mistake. And we had to go to Catholic school my entire life. Does this make sense to anyone else? During Easter, I was always mad on Easter that Jesus came back on a Sunday. I was always like, you couldn't even get me a day off of school, you little bitch. Martin Luther King got us a 3-day weekend. Maybe we're worshiping the wrong black man. Whatever. The world is ending. I'm trying to get back into religion. It seems like the time to pick one, doesn't it? You'd be a fool to be an atheist when the world ends. You got to pick one. Do we got any Jewish people here? Hell yeah, I think the Jews are right. I think Jewish is the right religion, and this is why I'll prove it. Jewish people, they've been persecuted 4,000 years. Every country they live in, slaughtered, discriminated over and over and over again. But they still believe in it. That's incredible. There must be something to it. If someone put a gun to my head and was like, you can't be Catholic anymore, I'd be like, okay. Fine, I'm Hindu, whatever. Which relatives are off limits? We still hate women, right? If I was Jewish, I would not believe in that shit anymore. I'd be like, God, you keep letting this shit happen? I'm done with these little fucking hats, you know? I'm putting yeast in my bread, bitch. I'm gluing my foreskin back on. That looks fun. But whatever. What was next? Oh, this one's incredible. Okay. I remember it. I wrote it. Okay. I'm a sad guy. I'm working on my mental health. You know what I'm doing? I've graduated from therapy. That wasn't enough. I've moved on. I'm on these sensory deprivation tanks. You guys know what that is? It's where you like float in silent darkness for 90 minutes. I've done it like 7 or 8 times. It's fucking amazing. It's the best I've ever felt in my entire life. That's how bad life is. Take away sight, sound, and every single other human being, and I'm just like, this is living, brother. Nothing's better than nothing, man. The tank, it gave me a whole new perspective on life. Now whenever I read about Helen Keller, I'm like, some people really did have it all. What a lucky lady. Free tank for life. Winner. Ding, ding, ding. Incredible. The tank's so amazing. It clears your mind of all thought. I have no thoughts for 90 minutes. It's amazing to be stupid. I'm jealous of most of you. What an amazing life you must lead. It's incredible. For 90 minutes, I have no thoughts. For 90 minutes, my brain is so stupid that I'm excited for the new Marvel movie. Can you imagine that? It being that stupid? That's incredible. For 90 minutes, my brain's like, I like Marvel because the good guys say what the good guys and the bad guys say what the bad guys. That way, I know who to root for. The only thing I like more than Marvel is The Masked Singer. I think the gargoyle's Lenny Kravitz. In my spare time, I like to go online and defend billionaires. Elon Musk is looking out for me, a part-time welder. Can you imagine being that stupid? What an incredible... If I ever had a thought like that while sober, I would hang myself immediately. And you guys are gonna watch me come. Too many good jokes for this set. Too many good jokes. I'm a sad guy. You know what I hate? I hate when people... I have like really bad depression. I hate when people think sadness and depression are the same. You know what I mean? I was talking to my friend. She's like, I think I might be depressed. I cried during Schindler's List. I was like, yeah, I hope so. You know? If you don't cry during that movie, you're my dad, you know? He's like, I wish they told both sides. Whatever, who cares? The worst part, spring is the worst time to be sad. Because when the sun comes out, all these losers are like, oh, the sunshine cured my depression. I'm happy now. If you're happy because of the weather, you were never depressed. That's bitch shit. That's embarrassing. No, it is. It's embarrassing. No one's ever had a gun in their mouth and been like, no, sun's out, guns down. You know? Amazing. We'll close on this. I've been traveling a lot recently. I've been learning a lot about this beautiful country. You know what I've learned? A lot of people think like New Yorkers. They think like New York is like this tolerant melting pot, and like rural America is like filled with hate. I think they're both equally filled with racism and hate. It's different types of racism though. Like rural racism's broad. New York racism's specific. You know what that means? Like my farmer uncle's like, we hate brown people. He like doesn't pick, he just hates all of them. And in New York, people are like, I hate Trinidadians because they don't respect the bike lane. How come Dominicans can say the N-word, but I can't? I hate Haitians because they're black and French. Don't even get me started on the Bosnians. White Muslims? That's the best line of the whole set. That was a great one. Another thing I've learned from traveling, I think you can tell political things about a region based on things that aren't political. Does that make sense? Like you can tell how progressive a city is based on how ugly their openly gay people are. You know what I mean? Like New York's pretty progressive. There's no homophobia. It's great. It means anyone can come out. It also means anyone can come out. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have done this joke here, but I gave up being a little bitch for Lent. All the gay people in New York are fucking ugly. It's always this swamp monster like, I'm gay! And I'm like, I consider whatever you do a sin, honestly. You gotta be hot to come out in rural America. You gotta be so hot to come out that my farmer uncle looks you up and down and he's like, I guess God don't make mistakes. I live in New York. New York sucks. New York's a terrible place. People here are so proud of it, too. People who are from New York, they're fucking proud of this little piss hole. It's embarrassing. They're so contemptuous of anyone for anywhere else in the world. Like, whenever I tell a New Yorker I'm from Minnesota, they're always immediately like, oh, yeah, Minnesota. Oh, yeah, you betcha. Oh, yeah. I don't talk like that. Go fuck yourself, dude. I don't do that. I don't do that to a New Yorker. When someone says they're from Manhattan, I'm not like, oh, no, the towers are falling. Great set. Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm super messy. I have a hard time like cleaning my apartment. It's really bad. It's like clothes are just so heavy. Like I can't hang them. I can't fold them. They're everywhere. I'm kind of a hoarder. Like I can't get rid of things. I would love to be on that show Hoarders. Y'all seen that? There was 38 seasons of Hoarders. And everybody on the show just open the door and be so coy, like, what are you doing here? It's like, bitch, you got 50 cats fucking underneath the couch. They're here to rescue the cats and clean your place. I really want Hoarders to show up to my place. Listen, I'll be in a crop top, rhinestones. Hi, Daddy. Like, I've been waiting for y'all for years. Like, and I'm an actress, so that'll be a credit. There it is. Yeah, so I had to get a cleaning person. Do y'all have that in here? Cleaning person? One honest white person. The rest of y'all, crazy. White people invented cleaning people, okay? Well, it was actually slavery, but y'all, no here, no there. No here, no there. How'd you get your cleaning person?
She used to work for my mom.
Sir, that was the whitest thing you could say. I thought I was white, like yelling at my mom. You were like, no, I got a cleaning person for my mom. Okay, I went on an app called Handy, which is sketchy. Like, how handy are you, you know? And so I'm like, what do you want in a cleaning person? Like, I want somebody, like, at first I wanted a woman, but like, because I care about women, she would just come over and then I'll start cleaning shit, and it's like, girl, sit down. Like, I would pay money to clean my own, because I don't want to embarrass myself in front of a girl, because I'm a lesbian. And so I get this guy named Manuel, which sounds like an older guy. He probably is like trying to put his kids through college. He has scoliosis. Like, I could trust that, right? That's what you want, because if they try some shit, you be like, you falling and you can't get up. Life alert, what's up? Manuel, right? Manuel, he has like 1,500 reviews, and it's all these women saying, he made me feel safe. He made me feel safe. So I said, that's code for something. Manuel got dick. Like, why would you feel so safe, ladies? This gotta be code for something. And even though, like, I'm a lesbian, you know, like, I'm gay, but I'm not blind. Like, I wanna see something. Like, if I'm paying money, he got 12 inches, let's go, you know? Anyways, I'm waiting for Manuel to show up, but do you know Manuel doesn't show up? Manny shows up. He's 6'5", Dominican. He's got a fade. He's in Jordans. He's wearing a hoodie. I'm like, I did not order weed. Like, what's going on here? Is this the right app? Manny is fine as fuck. It's crazy. Like, I know that I'm an uppercase L, but I just was not... I was very surprised when he shows up. So this guy comes in. I was like, there's no way he knows how to clean. Like, he's a straight man. There's no way. But he goes in my kitchen and he picks up the refrigerator, like on some Superman shit. Like, he picks it up, cleans underneath it. There was a cat. There was a few cats underneath there. He rehomed those cats. No, he cleaned underneath the kitchen. And then he put it down and he started cleaning on top of the refrigerator. I was like, am I wet? Like, that was the hottest shit I've ever seen. Have you ever seen a man, like, use his muscles and clean at the same time and be quiet? Ooh! That's gotta be a genre in the porno, in the Pornhub. for sure. I'm really tired of pornos. Like, they're not realistic. They just seem like ridiculous. You ever seen the porno where the delivery guy, the pizza guy comes up and these two girls, big boob bitches, are like now doing anal for pepperoni? Like, that just doesn't make sense. It's like, you're in a big home, sis. Like, I know you got Apple Pay. Like, this is not doing it for me. Like, I just want to show. I'm like, do you need the $20? Like, I'm yelling at the screen. It's not hot. I just want to see a porno where there's a hot guy cleaning stuff and then pass me my vibrator. That'll be a good porno for me. Okay, I'm gonna end strong. I am a lesbian. I've been a lesbian for 14 years now, full time. Yes. The one uppercase L in the front. All right. The rest of y'all, it was not given. It's like I got a cousin that's gay. Woo, like woo. Yeah. How long you been gay? Oh, your whole year? Your whole life? What was the thing that like made you gay? Demi Lovato? I gotta stop talking to white people in the audience because the answers Demi Lovato? What about Sailor Moon? Like that? She made me damp as a child. Demi Lovato? Now I need you to sing her songs word for word right now. You're like, it wasn't the music. I've been gay for 14 years, and it's cool. I think that LGBTQ plus it's too strict. It's very strict. Like, there's so many rules. Like, what's gay? What's lesbian? What's queer? What's poly? Like, we're all grown. It should just be more fluid. Like, what is this? Like, oh, you have to do this to be that. I think we're all trying to figure it out, and sometimes we make mistakes. Like, I believe that I'm an uppercase L, but I did some lowercase L shit last year. I did. After a gay breakup during Pride, which is a hate crime, you gonna break up in front of the float? Like, how dare? In front of the drag queen that just did the split, you gonna break up with me? Okay. You the problem. All right, so she broke up with me, and I relapsed and went back to men. I went back to men, lost the whole audience on that. The silence was like, okay, and we need to know the rest. I went back to dudes, and I was making jokes about it because I'm a comedian, and I thought it was funny. I was like, I'm an uppercase L, now I'm a lowercase L, and all these lesbians were in my DMs. They were like, you're not a lesbian, you're a dick-sucking piece of shit. I was like, whoa. Did I fuck your dad? Like, why are y'all writing me dissertations right now? It was wild. They kept saying that I was bisexual. And I was like, you know what? Let me see. Maybe I am. Let me check. But no. I am not bisexual. Even if I wanted to be bisexual, a cis straight man is gonna fuck it up every time. The guy I went to his house, he didn't have electricity. Like, that's fucking crazy. I told this man I'm a lesbian. He's like, she don't deserve lights. No lights for you, bitch. This straight man drove me to his haunted house in December. With all the confidence, knowing that he hasn't paid that bill in months. Took me to his pitch dark, black ass apartment. I walk in, his microwave does not have any time on it, and that's when I should have known. I'm here to tell y'all, ladies, if there's no time in the microwave, he gonna waste yours, okay? Okay? Yeah. Clapping for no lights, okay? I walk into the room, right? And this is when it just like really blew me. I was like, hey, I gotta charge my phone. I'm on 1%. He was like, oh, we don't do that here. We don't do that here? I was like, sir, how dare you? I'm like yelling at him, and then he's yelling at me back. He's like, this doesn't define me. I'm like, this is absolutely a defining moment, sir. You ain't got no power in your house or in this conversation. I need you to lower your tone. This is when I was like, oh, I know I'm not bisexual. There's no way. This man said with his whole chest, chill, 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 it's not that bad. Started playing music from his phone and then put it in a cup. I said, oh, Ain't no dick that good ever. No. I deserve a speaker at least, okay? This was cool. You ever think you're vibing with somebody, but you're just talking too much? That might have been the rest of that set. Thanks so much, Sydnee Washington. Bye.
No, I'm very lucky. I'm blessed, okay? I got 2 kids at home. I got 2 kids. So I'm rich in love. I'm rich in love. Yeah. I'm poor by every other metric. I'm poor money, property, hemoglobin. Don't got any hemoglobin. No blood. It's crazy. It's tough having kids, man. You know how I know it's tough having kids? At the airport, the only 2 groups of people they let on an airplane early are young parents and active military, okay? You know how many times I've been on a jet bridge? It's me, my 2 kids, my wife, and then a guy who lost his leg in Fallujah. And we're both looking at each other like, at least I'm not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fun one. When my son was born, I was going around, I was telling everybody, oh, we had a baby. But really, my wife had a baby. You know, because women are amazing. My wife, she birthed this life, right? She created this life. She fed this life with her own body. And I called the Uber to the hospital, you know? I mean, on her account, but I called it. I mean, I was like, how far about those part of those contractions? Because storage pricing is crazy right now. 90 seconds, we're good. A little contraction joke for you guys. The fucked up thing is that my son has my last name. That's fucked up. That's, right? Having a kid with me must feel like the ultimate school group project. You guys know what I'm talking about? You know those projects where somebody else does all the work in the very last second? I'm like, before you turn that in, I'm putting my name on that. I went to 1 meeting at the very beginning. I worked hard for 2 minutes. I deserve credits. My wife is Korean, I'm Vietnamese. Real quick, where are my Koreans at? No, that's perfect. I don't trust Korean people. That's why I just want to know where they at. Okay, we're going to have to bleep this part of the video out, but it's going to be real in a second. No, I'm Vietnamese and my wife is Korean, so we were very worried about how our son was going to look. We had never seen that combo before. And y'all have never seen that combo before. I've seen every combo, okay? I've seen a white guy with a Japanese woman. I've seen a Malaysian woman with a white guy. I've seen every combo, but I've never seen Korean Vietnamese before, right? And I didn't know this, but apparently if you mix one kind of Asian with another kind of Asian, the baby comes out extremely Asian. All right, a Vietnamese and a Korean makes a Mongolian. I didn't know that. He came out of my wife on a horse. I was like, oh shit. His best friend's a hawk. I was like, oh shit. He's sick. My son is cool, man. My son is, when he was little, he was a fat and he had little eyes, he had big old ears, big old belly. You know what he looked like? He looked like one of those fat Buddha statues that white women keep in their bathrooms. You know, to balance the feng shui. He really did look like that. That's why I was afraid to take him places like Pier 1 Imports, you know? I was afraid that someone was going to be like, sir, are you going to pay for that fat Buddha statue? And I was like, this is my son, let's get out of here. Okay. Not a hawk comedy here. This murder is in Mongolia. We had our children, I had my son through IVF, which I think is pretty kinky. I think that's pretty hot. You know, we're in Brooklyn, a lot of Brooklyn people, they want to spice up their relationship. They invite a third in. My wife and I were like, let's invite the whole healthcare system in. Yeah, you guys ever been cucked by Mount Sinai? You guys ever pay someone $15,000 to get your wife pregnant? That's my kink copay. Yeah, that's some hot shit. This is a smart crowd. Okay. It took us a long time to have our son, and it took us years and years, many cycles, many retrieval cycles, many attempts. and we were down to just one embryo, right? And so the doctor calls us in and he says, we only got one embryo left. You got one more shot at this. But then he says something I'll never forget. He looks me right in the eye and he goes, but this embryo is really high quality. And I was like, when did we start talking about embryos? Like, I talk about my weed, you know? Like, he's like, no, dude, check out this embryo, dude. Smell the crystals on this embryo, dude. So, you're gonna get so pregnant, dude. I love it. Yeah, my son, we had a son, and we thought we only had one shot. We were grateful to just have one. We were going through the records, and we realized that actually at the very beginning of this, years and years ago, we actually had another embryo that we froze, and we kept that frozen for 5 years. And then we decided to unfreeze it, and then in August of last year, we had a daughter. Yeah, that's cool, right? I know. I love that story because it's about my daughter, but I really like it because that is the most Asian way to do IVF I've ever heard, okay? Leave it to an Asian couple to be like, oh, you thought we were out of embryos? Check the other fridge. Go down to the basement, open the fridge, move the kimchi over, there's an embryo. While you're at it, go ahead and bring the kimchi up too. My son is 3 now. He's a toddler. He's 3. And I live in Brooklyn, and I can't take my son anywhere because I didn't know this, but toddlers are not woke. You guys know this? Toddlers are not woke at all. My son's favorite thing, this is true, my son's favorite thing is the NYPD. He loves the police. Every time a cop car goes by, he's like, Bluey Lives Matter. I was like, I don't know who taught him that shit. Rogan's getting mixed up into the YouTube list, you know? It's true. My son loves the NYPD, the FDNY, and the Department of Sanitation. My son loves municipal services, okay? He may live in Brooklyn, but his heart is in Staten Island. All right, yeah. I don't know why you guys are clapping. None of you guys are from Staten Island. It's cool, man. I love it. I'm not a very good Asian person. My mom is here, I guess. That's cool. Not a very good Asian person. I'm not a very good Asian person because I don't speak the language. I don't speak Vietnamese. And it's a bummer because we're not supposed to tell you this, but when we don't want to talk to white people, we just pretend to speak the other language. Asian people do that, all right? And I can't do that, right? So I do the next best thing. I speak the language I can kind of speak, which is the language that the Jabba the Hutt speaks in Star Wars. Yeah, if somebody starts messing with me on the subway, I'm just like, Ne Jabba no Bada. Kachon Kawawuki. A lot of beautiful people here. I'm happy to be here. A lot of beautiful people here. Makes me nervous, though. I was talking to, this was a while ago, I was talking to, after a show, I was talking to this beautiful woman after the show, and I was talking to her for a while, and I realized while I was talking to her that she was a pre-op transgender woman, a pre-operative transgender woman. She was gorgeous. And I told my friends all about her. I was like, she was so pretty. And they were like, pre-op, doesn't that mean you're a little bit gay, man? And I don't think so at all. I think it means the opposite, okay? It means I love women, okay? I love women so much. I even love women who are just beginners at being women, okay? Right? I got so much love for the game, I don't just watch professionals, okay? I keep an eye on those up-and-coming prospects. Let me tell you something. I love women so much. If a woman is hot enough, I'll suck her dick, okay? That is a straight as hell thing to say, all right? Real quick, I am Vietnamese. I like to tell people I'm Vietnamese up front because Asian people, we don't like it when you guys guess what kind of Asian we are. We don't like that because a lot of times you guys get it wrong. But we also don't like it because sometimes you guys get it right. That sucks, okay? Like one day, I was at out somewhere, I was at a bar and this bartender saw me, clocks me right away. He's like, Vietnamese. And I was like, fuck. Well, you know the rules. I owe you a wish. Honda Civic. All right, my name's Mike Nguyen. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
Stop. Hey, listen. It's crazy we gotta kill Kanye. He's gotta die. He's gotta be dead. And not like regular kill, like we gotta shoot that nigga out of cannon. It's bad. It's really bad. Do we know what's going on with Kanye? No, this whole white crowd. No, he made good music or something? What happened? He's a Nazi now. He's a hardcore Nazi. He made a song called Heil Hitler, so he's like, okay, you're committed. And it's bad, man, it's bad. I hate it. It's disgusting. I gotta say that. It's deplorable what he said. And also, the thing I hate about the song the most, it's a little bit catchy. And we can't have that. It's like in my head. We can't be having catchy hate speech, dude. What if that one song was like, we lynched this nigga on rock and roll? We can't. Yeah, that's what this set's gonna be like. Any Klan members in here? Okay, heard a whoa. I don't like the Klan. So far, so good. I will say that besides the NFL, the KKK is my favorite white supremacist organization. Because, like, back in the day, man, people used to commit to racism, you know? Today, it's so casual, everyone's just doing it. Back in the day, the Klan, they used to make their own robes. Bro, they used to make their own... Imagine being so racist that you're like, I'ma learn to sew. You know what I mean? You couldn't just go buy those. Those weren't at like the stores at Shein and stuff. They weren't mass producing them in the sweatshops. Honestly, when you think about it, Klan robes were manufactured more ethically than what most of us are wearing right now. Yeah, say what you want about the Klan, but their fashion was sustainable. The South will rise again, that's recycling. I feel like the Klan was for dudes who like wanted to express themselves. They had no other way to do it, right? Like, were they racist? Yeah, but I also kind of feel like the Klan was for men who just wanted to dress up. Like, I feel like the Klan was for dudes who were too racist to realize they just wanted to do drag. Because the Klan's kind of cunty, you know? It's like, I'm a grand dragon. It's like, yes, you wear magic. Oh. And you know you put on those robes. If I wore them, I'd be straight voguing. Bitch, it's giving 1950s lunch counter because you are serving whites only. I don't know why. I was in Milwaukee the other week doing shows. A lot of people came up to me and they said, sorry for being white. That did happen. It did happen. I don't need that. Don't do that. Cash works fine. I guess people think I hate white people. I want to set the record straight. I don't hate white people, okay? Why would you waste your energy hating a whole group of people who are already going to hell? It doesn't make sense. Don't hate white people. I was adopted by whites. I was raised by whites. Sorry, the enemy. I was raised by white people. I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah, also known as Mormon Israel. Yeah, don't laugh. Don't laugh. You're Hamas if you laugh. Also, straight up, let's talk about it. Israel, like, stop, bro. No, but like, stop. You know what I mean? Like, literally, like, stop. Like, Israel, you weird. You're being weird. Israel's kind of like white women. Oh my God. No. Israel's kind of like white women because they'll like start something and then people will be mad and they'll be like, I really didn't even fucking do anything. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even do anything at all. It was all that. It wasn't me at all. That's one that I'm gonna lose my career for. Thanks very much. People are like, what the fuck? I grew up in Salt Lake City. I was raised Mormon, which is like if you ordered Christianity on Temu. Nobody knows what Mormonism is, though. It's a weird religion, you know. I told my friend I was raised Mormon. She was immediately like, oh, so you're not circumcised? I got defensive. I was like, no, bitch, I'm circumcised as hell. I'm mad circumcised. They used one of those crank pencil sharpeners to do my shit. I wish I wasn't circumcised. That'd be awesome. And then I'd finally have a place to hide all my rubies. People know that Mormons were polygamists. They have multiple wives. You know, a lot of people had multiple wives. I'm glad that didn't happen to me, because if I got Mormon wives, I'd make them fight, bro. I'd make them fight. The secret fights of Mormon wives. That's what we be doing. And if you win a championship, I'm gonna teach you how to read. That's... So I grew up with like mostly white friends, right? Salt Lake City, Utah, whitest place, mostly white friends. And they would listen to rap music, and they would listen to Eminem, who was the white boy MLK, right? That's what he was. They're like, no, that's the Reverend Dr. Mathers. And they would listen to rap, and Eminem, you remember Eminem, he'd be like, here's a gay slur, and I hate my mom, and everybody would be like, this is the best rapper ever. And so they would say shit to me. They'd be like, yo, like, since we be listening to rap and you got white parents, it's kind of like we're blacker than you. You say that. They'd be like, oh, we're like blacker than you. I'd be like, all right, well, I hope you get sickle cell then, because you don't get to say that to me. You don't get to invalidate my blackness because I got white parents. Like, literally, like, think about it. I got taken by white people. That's like the blackest thing you can do, really. That's like the original thing of black. Honestly, the Confederacy would have lasted longer had they just called it adoption. They're like, what slaves? I got my house sons and my field sons. It's like how your job exploits you, like here on this plantation, we're a family. Thomas Jefferson, like literally though, like literally. Sorry for bringing up slavery, guys. I grew up drinking a lot of milk. Full glasses like a fucking Zodiac killer. Like, why was I drinking so much milk? You know what I mean? We had so much pro-milk propaganda. You remember those Got Milk ads? The most passive-aggressive ads of all time. Those ads that would come on and be like, oh, you don't got milk? What are you, gay? Like, it... Why was I drinking so much milk, bro? This is crazy. And they said you drink milk, you get strong bones. Do you hear that growing up? You drink milk, you get strong bones. That's a lie. That's not true. I looked it up. I Googled it. Calcium's not real. That's not right. But you can't lie to me about that. About food, right? Like, what's next? Do carrots not really help my vision? Right? Can I digest gum faster than 7 years? Is cauliflower not doing ethnic cleansing on broccoli? Like, where do the lies end? I can't handle it, bro. I become like a conspiracy theorist, but instead of talking about the Illuminati, I'm always talking about Big Dairy. I'm always pulling my friends aside, like, why do you think they call it 1% milk, bro? Because that's who gets the profits. Think about it, dog. Now think about it, dog. Now think about it. In the American workforce, what demographic is always getting paid the least? What demographic gets paid the least? It's women of color. WOC. Flip that backwards. What's that spell? Think about it. All right, I've been Skyler Higley. You guys have been phenomenal.
I'm officially 1 year clean from having health insurance. So that's right. Have not touched the stuff in a full calendar year. Really changes how you go about life, right? I wear flat shoes now. Can't risk it. I don't touch birds or cross-eyed horses. That's all over. But doing pretty good otherwise. Are you guys rich? Come on. You have to tell me. It's like being a cop. You should have to tell me. I'm not rich. I live in a small room in a small apartment. I hate buying household stuff because it just reminds me how much I don't live in a proper home. Like, for example, the other day I bought an extra long 8-foot charging cable for my phone. But when I brought it home, I realized that I couldn't fully unfurl it in my room. So now it's just kind of an aspirational extra long charging cable for my phone. Kind of got me thinking if I ever wanted to kill myself, right? I don't think I could do it in my room, just like dimensions-wise, right? I think I would have to go out into the common space to set up a chair, right? And that kind of begs the question, do you face towards or away from the sink full of dishes? I'm doing okay. I was listening to some guy friends talk about pussy the other day. Are we familiar? Pussy? We know pussy? Okay. All right, good. No problem, right? They were just talking about pussy, but I did have a thought listening to them, right? I realized, oh, I'm pussy. Right? Thank you. That's kind of a tough pill to swallow. Right? I'm Karli. But, I guess in some instances, sure, right? I'm pussy. I'm seeing some pussy here tonight, even, right? Some pussy. Some pussy in the back, I think. That kind of got me thinking, I could start referring to the treasured women in my life as pussy, right? Nothing's stopping me from doing that. I'm at a friend's engagement brunch. I could be like, I wouldn't be the woman I am standing here today if it wasn't for all the incredible pussy in this room. Cheers. So, you're all welcome to use that. That's right. I am seeing someone. Thank you, yes. Mostly at the foot of the bed, the bottom of the stairs, right? I would put his age around 12. Victorian clothing. Victorian. We haven't spoken much, but it feels pretty serious. I actually think I'm about to meet his parents pretty soon. That's exciting. They are really far out in the backyard, but every time I look, they're a little bit closer. So, fingers crossed on meeting his parents. That's exciting. I did have a threesome for the first time recently. You guys like that? That's right. I won. Thank you. The other two people are dead. That's how you win. That's how you win one of those. No, we did it normal style, right? Because it was my first time. So it was 2 girls and 1 guy pretending to be a surgeon who separates conjoined twins. Just normal stuff, right? No, the weirdest part about it for me was watching the other 2 people have sex, like, without me, right? Like, in front of me. I had never seen that before. You guys are from Berlin, and that does not faze you. But it was new for me. It was like I was watching a car accident, and then I remembered that I was supposed to be masturbating to it. So, I'll tell you a story from back when I did have health insurance. The good times, as I like to call them. I was at the gynecologist, and it was going fine, right? Business as usual. She was rotating my tires, no problem. And then she asked me, can I perform a brief rectal examination? That's the butt, right? And I said, I guess so. And when I said that, she asked me, is that how you always give consent? Kind of a crazy question, right? I'm in the stirrups, right? I'm looking up at her, and she's looking down at me. And kind of right then and there, we discovered there's no wrong way to start a podcast. So that's what we did. Thank you. Yes. While we're on the topic, is anyone doing Kegels in here? Anyone busting out a few Kegels? If you don't know what those are, it's like a exercise you do, right, for your pussy. Cunches, if you will, right? It's the first time I've ever said that. Figured save that for the taping, right? But my theory about Kegels is that no one ever does that, right? No one does that ever, unless someone is talking about it, right? Are we getting in a few reps right now? Because all of a sudden we remember that we can. At all times, totally undetected. So, you're welcome. Oh, not all at once. You guys are fun. That's right. All right. Well, guess I'll leave you with this, right? Have you ever been in this situation? Probably more of the women would have been in this situation. A man is playing video games, and you are somehow also there. Have we experienced this? I know it doesn't sound possible, right? Have you ever started asking questions about a video game just to make sure you're still alive? Like, oh, is this your inventory? It doesn't seem like you have this much stuff with you when you're just walking around in the game. A lot of granite and cabbages and carrots with the top still on. You know, sometimes I feel like I'm carrying around a bunch of stuff that no one can see also. Maybe we could talk about that sometime. Could be like a side quest or like a mini game. All right, that's it.
It was a lie growing up. We thought Diddy was safe to be around. That was untrue. He had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. That's too much. Like, how much baby oil you think you used in your whole lifetime? Right? Maybe one. Everybody's great-grandmother died, and amongst her possessions, there was one bottle of baby oil. It had that clear label because it was old as fuck, and there was still a little bit left. You know when she got that shit? When she was born. Diddy had 1,000. That's a crazy number. 20 bottles. That's one case. Right? 10 cases, that's 200 bottles. That's a pallet. Diddy had 5 pallets of baby oil in the crib. You can't fit that in the Suburban. You gotta get a box truck for that. Like, you gotta get your cars out the driveway tomorrow. I got some shit coming in. Yeah, just back it up. Go straight. Cut the wheel. Beep, 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 beep. That's fucked up. It's too much. We had the cops. Somebody hopped the train, and the cops got on the train and shot everybody on the train. That's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. They was like, if one person don't pay their fare, we fucking all y'all niggas up. Word up. You better make sure when you get on the train, everybody around you paid the fare, or you might get shot too, nigga. Fuck out of here. That shit's scary. You like, yo, you gotta pay, bro. Nah, go back through. They arrested the mayor. The mayor got indicted. What the fuck? The whole mayor's office. Everybody in the office was taking bribes. They said the school chancellor was taking bribes. How the fuck do you bribe a school chancellor? Right? You like, nah, don't teach these niggas nothing, bro. Hold me down. Fuck them kids. They said they was bribing the fire marshal. That's fucked up. The fire marshal? That's a crazy bribe. The cops make sense, right? You like, yo, you arrested me? Maybe you take this envelope, you're not arresting me no more. What you doing with the fire department? You like, nah, let that burn for a little bit, huh? Let that rock. I think my ex in there, hell yeah. It's too much, we gotta do something about all this crime in the city. You remember how the summer started in New York? They had a dude walking around punching women in the face. No reason. That was fucked up. Then I saw this thing on the internet. It said if you're a man who lives in New York, it is your responsibility to protect these women. You can't just let this happen. So what I would do, I would leave my comedy shows late night and I would see a woman walking by herself. And I would be like, excuse me, miss. Would you like me to follow you home? I don't know if you knew this, but there's a man out here punching women in the face. And a lot of that got to do with fragile masculinity, where a man will be rejected and subsequently become violent. So I'm gonna ask you again. Would you like me to follow you home? 2 weeks later, I found out it was me. I was the reason women was filing reports. So that's my bad, ladies. I'm sorry about that. That's why you can't listen to the internet. No more good news on the internet. No more reliable information. Like, I don't know about y'all, but every third swipe on TikTok, somebody trying to convince me I got autism. What the fuck is that? Leave me the fuck alone, TikTok. I don't have autism. I just like to count shit sometimes. That's it. The fuck? I can't have autism. It's impossible. Because I'm in my 40s. Right? Autism didn't come out till the year 2000. How the fuck would I get autism? I was already in dope. When I was little, we didn't have no autism. We didn't have no autism. We didn't have no mental illness. We didn't have none of that. All we had was nicknames. That's it. You'd be like, yeah, that's my man 3 Clicks. He got to turn the light on and off 3 times every time he come in the room. That shit is funny to us. Call that nigga 3 Clicks. Like, bro, I think that's OCD. Nah. That's OCD. He tried to spell doc one time, got the letters mixed up. That shit is funny to us. Call that nigga OCD. Like, bro, I think that's dyslexia. Nah. That's dyslexia. But she just Dominican. That's her real name, so I don't know. Her mother called her that. So. Call her Lexi sometimes. This is cool. Everybody's up here talking about dating. I'm trying to date. That shit is rough, man, because nobody likes dudes no more. That shit is played out. It's hard to just be a dude outside. You know what the hardest thing about dating, if I'm being honest? It's that women's houses are mad boring. Women don't have shit to do in their houses. You ever been to a woman's house? You're like, what the fuck? It's got plants and murder mysteries. That's it. That's all they got. If you lucky, they got like a 90-year-old dog just crawling around the house. Just see some zombified dash hound crawl from under the couch. She's like, there's my Pookie. You're like, yo, that nigga's dead, bro. You gotta let that nigga go. He don't want to be here no more. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's my Pookie. He's like, that's how he breathes. You know what's interesting about women, that they actually go to the doctor. Like, women be having mad ailments that you never fucking heard of in your life. Like, you go to a dude's house, you look in the medicine cabinet, it's like Percocets, Adderall, some fly shit, some shit you want to steal. You go to a women's medicine cabinet, you're like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, actually, I don't have a liver. I was born with a gerbil on a wheel. So instead of a liver, I have an actual gerbil. So this is gerbil food. I gotta take it. Every 8 hours, I gotta eat a gerbil pellet so my kidney keep working, because it's actually a gerbil on a running wheel. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? This shit is rough. I'm in my 40s, I'm single, outside, trying to fuck. Talking to these young women, they look great. But they say crazy shit, right? Young women say crazy shit like, I was born in 1997. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How the fuck were you born in 1997? You was born after Biggie got shot? Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. What the fuck is going on in here? It's hard to deal with young people because I don't understand them no more. I always thought when I got this age that I'll be like a mentor to the youth. I'll be able to like relate some of my life experiences and help guide them, you know, in their life's path. Then I saw this dude in his 20s wearing Crocs in the snow. And I was like, nah, these niggas got to die, bro. They're not gonna make it. We gotta euthanize them. We gotta get them off this planet. They are not gonna survive. Here's something I learned recently about young people. I learned young people don't eat hot dogs no more. They call them glizzies, and they laugh at you if you eat them. And I didn't know that. I didn't find that out till I went to a hot dog stand. Got 2 hot dogs, one with ketchup and onions, one with sauerkraut and mustard. I was switching it up, doing some different shit. Took a bite of my hot dog, and all I heard was, nah, chill, son, this nigga eating a glizzy. And I looked up, and there was a whole high school worth of teenagers just laughing at me, pointing and shit, just thousands and thousands of teenagers. As far as the eye could see, they had their phones out. They recorded me, uploaded me on the internet, got me eating hot dogs on Boomerang, like what the fuck is going on right now? I was mortified. Because I don't care who you are, how old you are, how tough you are, what you've been through. When a bunch of teenagers makes fun of you, that shit hurts, bro. You be like, yo, stop! Leave me alone! Where are your parents? Get out of here! That shit sucks. But here's the thing about me. I'm from Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Brooklyn, went to high school in Brooklyn. So I know how to deal with this situation. Because you only got 2 choices at this point. You either gonna get bullied for the whole rest of your life by these teenagers, or you're gonna address the situation right here, right now. So that's what I did. I went up to the main teenager, the alpha teenager. I went right up to him, and I shot him. I killed him right there in front of all his friends. Started pointing the gun at the other teenagers, like, get the fuck out of here. Suck my dick, little niggas. The fuck you think this is? I'm 43 years old. You can't call me a glizzy gobbler. What the fuck is that? I don't even know what that is. But you can't call me that. You can't call me that and make it to graduation, motherfucker. You gotta pick one. All right, you guys have been great. Thank you so much. I'm Simeon.
Queer in here. Ooh, hell yeah, okay. Officers? Round them up. No, I am queer, but recently, you're laughing too hard. Recently, I did go on a date with a man to completion. It was the first time in a long time that I've been with a guy, But I gotta say, no matter how much time I take off, giving head is like riding a bike. Yeah, in that I do not know how to do it. I feel like it's too late to ask my dad to teach me. But I'm doing bits in the bedroom, you know? If someone tries to go down on me, I kind of slam my legs together shut and I go, too slow. Got your nose. Or I know a lot of people like to have sex, you know, hamburger style, lying down. I much prefer having sex hot dog style with a hot dog. Or, oh my God, I know my favorite position is reverse missionary. That's when you travel to another country, convince someone to lose God. And also your butts are touching. A few days ago, I was talking to my friend, like Gold Star lesbian, and they were like, well, you know, I've never done doggy style. Or at least, I've never been the doggy. Dude, do you think doggy style is one dog and someone will call, I don't know, Greg the dog fucker? I was like, dude, that's so degrading to think I'm not a dog. I'm daddy's little slut. Speaking of, my dad's here. No. Just kidding. I haven't told him I do this. No, I have recently started seeing someone new. And the other day we were going to meet some of his friends and I could feel him like building up a little speech. And I was like, oh, he's gonna ask to like call me his girlfriend. So, you know, I'm batting my eyelashes, twirling my teeth. I don't care. And he goes, hey, I was wondering, before we meet my friends, would you stop threatening to kill yourself so much? Which is how I found out I cannot stop threatening to kill myself so much. I don't know when, but I've been whipping that out at the slightest sign of an inconvenience. Self-checkout doesn't work at Walgreens? That's cool. I'm gonna try the one in heaven. Oh my God. Everyone in here either has had or should have suicidal thoughts. But we're like desensitized to it. I just feel like, let's say you and your friend are running to catch a train, you guys miss it, you're bummed, and your friend is like, oh God damn it, I'm gonna kill myself. You're like, yeah, no, me too, same dude. I have friends. I take the train with people. You don't get worried, though. It doesn't ring alarm bells. But, okay, I think you'd get worried if you were running catch a train with a friend. You guys miss it. And their reaction is, oh, God damn it. I am not going to kill myself. Sure thing, buddy. Do me a favor. Let's say that a few steps away from the yellow line. All right. It feels like you can joke about suicide, but only if you're getting like as silly and specific with it as possible. I texted a friend the other day that I wanted to put rocks in my pockets and walk into the sea. I think because, what was happening? It was the middle of a Wednesday and my boss was asking me to do the job he pays me to do. And he responded, he wasn't like, oh, is she okay? Does she need someone to talk to? He said, walk into the sea. Slay, little mermaid. Another thing is, when it comes to dating, this is controversial, but I'm a huge fan of doing friends with benefits. And I know that's risky. I know it sounds like a surefire way to just lose a friend. I mean, I learned that firsthand. This is true. At one point in my life, I had a friends with benefits, and the friend passed away, taking with him most of those benefits. But the thing is, I've done so many casual hookups, so I'm used to playing like the game of it. Because it is a game. You don't want to be the one to catch feelings, right? So you're sort of playing to see, like, well, who can care the least? Who can be the most distant? So, for the other guy to just up and die. All right, dude, we get it. No strings attached. One of the craziest parts, so when I was walking to the funeral for this person, I got catcalled. And I know that's tricky, but I'm telling you, when I heard the voice of that catcaller, it was like, you know, after you lose a loved one, and you're like staring out a window and you see a cardinal, and you just know. Well, imagine that cardinal was an old man yelling at you about the exact body part your loved one loved the most. So I'm walking to the funeral of someone I was sleeping with. I've just been catcalled. When my best friend in the world walks up to me, she just always knows what to say. She goes, "Oh, baby, you look slutty." You know he's not gonna be there, right? But I turned and looked at that catcaller and I was like, I think he already is. I'll change the mood, a lighter note. Okay, the RMS Titanic. I'm such a freak for the Titanic. Right? And I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the event. You're literally wearing a lifeguard shirt. Where were you? They needed you. I'm so obsessed with it. Oh my God. I'm mad at you. There's something about it. Those Irish immigrants, that iceberg, that's good white on white crime. But here's a true little historical fact. The night the Titanic sank, April 14th, 1912. I was a very little baby. All of the maritime codes had just changed. So as the ship is sinking, the radio guys are actually sending a technically out-of-date distress code. They're sending out CQD. And right as the ship's about to go under, one of them's like, dude, that's how they talked. Bruh, we're using the wrong code. You have to send out the new one. Try SOS. But it was too late. Here's my beef with that. I feel like all the other ships know what they meant. Isn't that sort of a fascinating time to be a stickler? Get on board with me. Oh, wrong pun. I mean, what asshole was on the USS Grammar being like, oh, guys, I don't know. Can we send any more lifeboats? Are we familiar with Mark Wahlberg's quote about 9/11? Yeah. He said, good. Again. If you're not familiar, Marky Mark, he has this insane quote. He told reporters, if I had been on one of those planes, 9/11 wouldn't have happened. That's how I feel about the Titanic. If I had been in the North Atlantic, April 14th, 1912, 9/11 wouldn't have happened. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. We're doing history, we'll do science. I do feel like the way that we measure penises is very out of date. Because, I mean, size doesn't matter. Unless it's too big or too small, size doesn't matter. Unless it's shaped bad and I hate it, size doesn't matter. But I don't know why profiles always have inches. Because inches is just length and width. And when you want it to be, penis is a three-dimensional experience. So what makes the most sense is if you have a penis, go home tonight. Text me a picture. Stick your dick in a graduated cylinder. Let me know how much water you're displacing. All right? No cheating, keep your eye on that meniscus. All right, keep it going for the show.
I'm gonna say this, just get this out of the way. The shirt's too tight. I didn't plan it. I didn't want that. I wore it. I got in the car, and I felt everything. And then I was like, oh my God, I think this shirt's too tight. I was like, it's okay. You got a shirt in the trunk. No shirt in the trunk. So for the taping, you get this. There she is. There's the old girl. There's the old girl. Yeah. Yeah, man. This has been nuts. This has been, I don't know, man. I'll just tell you what's going on. I just had 2 kids in 2 years. I had sex 3 times. I don't want to talk about that. It's upsetting, and I'm gonna look at you now. I see these young people here. I'm gonna tell you some shit about kids that is crazy. You love them so much for no reason. I love my kids more than anything. I thought I loved my wife. Fuck that bitch. I love these kids. But they don't deserve it. They're ruining my life. They're ruining it. I'm getting fatter. I'm not sleeping anymore. I'm broke again. Look at me. Look at me! I'm 22 years old. They've destroyed me. And they're in first place. They don't deserve first. My wife deserves first. My wife put the time in. My wife had my back through all the bullshit. She had my back when I started in comedy. And when I started in comedy, things were not going well. All right, things are still not going that well. That's fine. No, things were not going well. There was a time in comedy, I made $7,000 for the year. For the year! Do you know who makes $7,000 a year? People who die in February. That is who makes that kind of money. It was me and a guy with a good month and a drinking problem. But you love him. Oh, I don't even know why. But you do, and it's crazy, and my wife, we don't communicate well. I don't know. She texts me. I never know what she's doing. She texts me shit. She texted me the other day. She goes, hey, just so you know, our son is an 8.5. And I was like, well, first of all, our son is a 10. Okay? What the hell are you talking about? And she's like, he's not a 10, and if you act like he's a 10, it's gonna fuck him up. And I was like, no, you're gonna fuck him up by saying he's not a 10. Let's boost his confidence. I'm not a 10, I'm a 6, but I'm funny, and I got you, right? You're a 10, and she goes, I'm not a 10, I'm an 8. I said, I hate this bullshit. Bringing yourself down. You're a 10, say it, I'm a 10. And she's like, I'm not a 10, I'm an 8, and you are an 11 and a half. And I went, wait, what the fuck are you talking about? And she was like, our kid's shoe size. What were you talking about? And I was like, how fuckable our son was. I was kind of mad you didn't want to fuck our son as much as I want to fuck our son. That's a riff I'm never going to do again. That just came out. Glad we taped that. Glad we taped that. Don't edit it. Put it out. All content is content. Let that be. Maybe that's the kind of comic I'll be known as. Maybe that's the fucking image I've been trying to go. That's the branding. That guy wants to fuck his kid. I don't care. I'm leading into this bit. Did you see that Italian guy? The Italian guy, little mozzarella? No, the one who wears tight shirts. It talks about fucking this. I gotta get out of this. I gotta get out. I don't even want to do this. And not because any of you, you're laughing. All of you are laughing, but you are going like this. No. No, please, no. Your eyes are diverted at my shoes, that whole bit. And for you, we'll move on. This is fun. This is fun. I don't know why this is fun. This is great. I'll tell you what's crazy is that the bad gigs are how I make money. I make all of the money that I make is through doing very bad gigs. So I work a lot in like casinos. And let me tell you, it's not good for your life to do comedy in casinos, because here you guys are here for comedy, or at least you've heard of comedy, or like you kind of want to laugh, like you're here, you're a good crowd, but no one in a casino sees comedy because they like comedy. They go because they're hemorrhaging so much money. They need to stop the bleeding for 1 hour. And you try doing crowd work with those people. You see how fun that is? Like, where are you from? And the guy's like, I don't know what I'm gonna tell my wife. They're like, you got kids? And you're like, she's gonna take the kids. They're horrible, horrible gigs to do. So the only way to get through them is I just get really high. I just get super high because they're not gonna laugh anyway, so I'll just have a good time. I'm stoned for the full week I'm there. What's crazy is that in New Jersey, they have a smoking section, so you could smoke weed in the smoking section, which is crazy that you're just walking around getting high and it's not a problem, you know? So I was getting high, and I was sneaking in at first. You know, I was getting high behind this little slot machine, and I turn around, and there's a 72-year-old man in a Trump hat, Trump shirt, Trump pants. Not gonna be honest. You vote for Trump? I don't give a fuck. But pants? That's too much. That's too much. If you like anything so much that you're wearing the pants of that thing, you like that thing too much. I love Spider-Man. I show up on stage, Spider-Man pants. You're like, that is a mentally handicapped person. He is. He's funny. I support him. He drove here, but that man is missing something. So I'm super high. He's yelling at me. But you ever had that move where you're so high, you turn around and then you just realize they've been talking to you the whole time? Like, I turned around, the guy was like, and I was like, hey, and he was like, I don't like weed. And I was like, whoa, how much did you say? I was here. And he's yelling at me, and he's going, I don't want to smell that shit. Rah, 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 rah. But I was so high, I went, whoa, 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 whoa. I said, you stop it right now. I even put my finger on his lips. I did the shut up and kiss me. I said, shut up and kiss me. I put my finger on his lips, and I said, we were sold a lie. It's not the big deal they told us it was. It's actually kind of fun. And he was like, that's a gateway drug, right? And I said, stop it! Who were you here with? And he was like, my wife. And I was like, well, where is she? I'm like so intense, right? And he was like, she's in a bed, sleeping. And I said, okay, so you're by yourself, right? She's sleeping, you got a room, so you're safe. What if you were to get a little high with me? Right now, if you like it, you can keep doing it. If you don't, at least you know what you're fighting for. Yeah. And this guy, he looks at me and he just goes, okay. I was like, ah! I was like, this is gonna be unbelievable, right? I gave him my vape pen. He took the biggest hit I've ever seen in my life. He was like, ooh. He just kept going. I'm like, you're still pulling. He's like, Literally, he breathed out and his hat spun off his head. It went, whoa, it just spun around. It just flew right off. So I'm like with this guy. I'm very high, and I got the light for a second, and I forgot where I was going with this joke. So we'll edit this out. We're not gonna edit this out. Nothing even matters in my life. He's super high. I'm with him, and I'm like, all right, I gotta be a good Sherpa. Right? I can change this guy's life. Marijuana could change this guy's life. So I'm like, all right, man, like, what kind of music do you like? Right? Because I'm gonna give him music. You know, you're first with music. That's a big thing, right? So I was like, what kind of music do you like? He goes, Pink Floyd. I was like, wait a minute, you like Pink Floyd? You've never been high? I'm like, brother, hang the fuck on, right? I give him my headphones, and then he just goes, I've never heard Pink Floyd before. I'm like, I know! Marijuana is unbelievable! Then I'm like, all right, I gotta get this guy food. Right? So I sneak him into the employee cafeteria, right? And I gave him ice cream. I got pizza. I give him this ice cream. And he licks it. And he looks at me and he goes, is this what it's like being a Democrat? And I was like, yeah, hell yeah, brother. This is exactly what it's like. We just get high and eat ice cream all day. That's why we can't get shit done, all right? But this is what we're doing. We're high, I'm gonna have a high combo with this guy. Maybe I can get in there and change his views. Let's see if I can open him up a little bit, right? So I'm like, hey man, gay marriage, what do you think? You in, you out, what are we doing, right? And he goes, I don't know. You love who you love. You can marry who you want. I don't really care. And I was like, okay, all right. Let's turn the heat up a little bit. And I was like, all right, trans, you in? Yeah, how we doing? What's your thoughts? Trans, let's go. I'm screaming at him, you know? And he was like, look, man, I don't know, but I gotta be honest, if I was hooking up with a chick, if I know she had a dick, I would freak out. And I was like, first of all, you're 72 years old. When is this happening? When is this story taking place? That you're on the mix and you're meeting women and some of them have penises and some don't. This is a crazy situation that you've made up in your head, right? And then he goes, well, what would you do? What would you do? And this motherfucker has the wrong guy, all right? Because I am the Christopher Columbus of sexuality. I don't believe in sexuality. I'm not gay or straight. I just haven't yet met the man I want to fuck. All right, that's where I'm at. A man hasn't stepped up to the challenge. That's where I'm at, right? So he's like, what would you do, right? And I was like, well, let's talk about it for a second, right? Okay, so you're telling me in your scenario, you met a woman who you thought was beautiful enough from head to toe that you would sleep with her, cool enough that you would hang out with her and then also sleep with her, but there was one piece you didn't like. There was one piece. And he was like, yeah, it's a big piece. And I was like, all right, but look at this piece of pizza, right? I love pizza. I hate mushrooms. So you do what I do if I was eating pizza and I found this mushroom. Eat around it. And I swear to God, this guy just goes, And I was like, yeah, you fucking nailed it, baby. All right. I gotta do one more because I did too much riffing up front. And I wanted to get I gotta tell this story because I don't know, I'm very excited about it. So I'm doing this club with this old school comedian, right? This guy's been doing comedy since the 80s. This guy's been doing cocaine for 40 years straight, has not stopped. He's the most fucked up human I've ever met, and he's like 70 years old, and I'm like, this fucking guy is wild, right? So show's over, and he looks at me and he goes, hey, you wanna go get pizza and do magic? And I was like, look, man, I don't got money for pizza, but I definitely want to see some fucking magic. And he goes, oh, hang on, I got this. Walks over to a slot machine, puts money in, pulls it, wins $37.50, and just goes, let's go. He didn't even react. I was like, is that the magic? Because that was unbelievable. We walk to this pizza place in the casino, right? And for 40 minutes, it takes 40 minutes for them to make this pizza. For 40 minutes, he is doing up-close magic to me. Not getting a single trick right. Every single trick. Every single trick. He was like, and that's why the king loves his queen. And I was like, that's a 3, that's a 2, man. What are we doing, brother? And he was like, oh, but the queen always loves her diamonds. And I'm like, that's an empty, you just show me your fat belly, brother. Okay? So then he just passes out. We eat the pizza. He's passed out at the table. I'm by myself. I'm like, this is crazy, right? Waiter comes with the check, puts the check down. I open the check. The check is for $37.50. The exact amount of money he won on that magic slot machine. And he, out of a coma, just goes, ta-da! I was like, that is the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen in my life. Was the whole thing a trick? Am I a trick? I'm Greg Stone. You guys were so much fun.
I've been arguing online. I love that. Yeah. I've been arguing with an old lady named Dolores for about 6 weeks now. We've been arguing about student loan forgiveness. It's the issue I care about because I'm never paying back my student loan. I don't know why Dolores cares. But we started arguing under a post about President Trump says he's about to garnish wages if we don't pay back our student loans. And I'm just like, what wages? Getting paid in drink tickets tonight. And I'm second generation ducking calls from Sally Mae. Yeah, my mom owes money to LaGuardia Community College from the 80s. When I said I was going to college, she said, oh, baby, it's free. And I was like, amen. Amen to that. And I was super greedy, too. I went to grad school. I couldn't afford that. But I kind of feel like that was on them. I didn't pay you back the first time. You giving me more money? That's on you, not me. Crazy. What did I do with that degree? Before I started doing comedy, I worked in philanthropy. So I built this whole career out of white guilt. And I worked with like these nice white women. I call them Susans. And they would always come up to me with their epiphanies. One of them came up to me one day. She was like, Meka. I was like, what does she want now? Apparently, she thought the phrase Karen was a slur. Yes. And I had to say, Susan, nigga is a slur. Karen is what I call you instead of punch you in your face. But I like to listen Ashley Susan sometimes, you know? So I was just kind of thinking about it. I was like, when did we start saying Karen? At some point, we just started saying it over and over and over again. And I don't think anyone's happier about it than bitches named Becky. Because that was their thing, remember? Barbecue Becky, basic Becky, Becky with the good hair. What the fuck happened to Becky? We just got rid of her. What I love on TikTok, I like these fancy dogs. They're like wearing suits and eating steak. And they have these female creators, you know, bitches supporting bitches. It's a beautiful thing. And you think everyone's happy about it, but men in the comments are mad. They're like, you and that dog? That's why you single now, girl. Another guy was like, I bet you that dog won't fuck you right, though. And I'm just like, man, how did we get here? This is so uncomfortable. I've been thinking about this a lot, so I called my dad, because, you know, he's a man. And he hung up the phone on me, because he was like, he's a man. My dad does not talk. Unless you ask him for money and he gives it to you, he doesn't say anything. I was like, that is a real man. And I started thinking a lot about where we are now as a society. Birth rates are down 23% over the last 10 years. You know what's up? Podcast recordings. Men, be more like my dad. Shut the fuck up. I think we'll all be better off, you know? I'm actually a strong, confident woman. Yeah, okay. But I date straight men, so I'm single. Nobody like your confident-ass, you know? I like guys with entertaining, whimsical energy. Yeah, alcoholics. I was in London a couple weeks ago. They got a lot of alcoholics out there. They wear suits and whatnot, you know? And the British are weird because they're always talking about Americans. It's like, everywhere you go, it's like, America, America, America. I'm like, ooh, they love me here. But they get mad at us because we never talk about them. And I'm like, what are we going to talk about? We're running the greatest show on earth here in the United States. Are you not entertained? Trump was shot twice last summer. No one gave a fuck. That's how much we got going on. You understand? Come on, they can't compete. They can't compete. The whole time I was there, I was in London. They're like, have you been to the English countryside? Have you been to Shakespeare's house? Have you been? Have you been? Have you been? Have you been? Like a bunch of leprechauns. And I'm like, what is at Shakespeare's house? You know? I needed to find out. I needed to. So one morning I got up really early. I went to Shakespeare's house. It was a cottage, ill. And what they don't tell you is everyone was really little back then, so I'm walking around there like this. I'm trying to get my big ass up some stairs. They're like, that's where Shakespeare slept. I'm like, was he a midget? Smallest bed ever. And they're like, would you like to try on Shakespeare's clothes? I was like, I don't care about Shakespeare. He is not Beyonce. Talking about this same white man for 200 years. Y'all ain't got nothing going on. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing. They have nothing happening over there. But I like their words. They say things. Yeah, I do. They say things like fancy. Like, I fancy this, I fancy that. I'm like, ooh, I like that. So I told a guy from Brooklyn, I was like, I fancy you. And he was all like, fancy? You trying to upgrade me, bitch? Okay, can't say that here. Got it. I hate Mark Zuckerberg, yes. Yes. Happy everyone agrees. I blame him for ushering in the white renaissance. That's what we're going through right now. The whites are having a moment. Yes. And it happened last year, right? Because he showed up and his hair was more curly, he had a gold chain on. And I was like, what's he up to? I'm a millennial, Mark's a millennial, and I think he's a good example of why I'm happy bullying is coming back. Because when millennials were young, everyone was like, don't bully. There was all these anti-bullying campaigns. But when Mark was like, I have an idea for a book where we can all be friends, someone should have said, shut the fuck up, you nerd. But now he owns our data. And y'all want to be quiet about that because it's real. Yeah, so smack a nerd, you know? Smack a nerd. The white renaissance was weird. Around that time when Mark showed up with the gold chain, we also had another signal. It was Travis Kelce. He turned white, you know? Yes. He started dating Taylor Swift. He was black. Post Malone started doing country. Remember, he used to do hip hop, another one that was black. Pete Davidson got rid of his tattoos. Another one that was black. You see a pattern here? And I was like, we ain't got no wiggers left. The only wigger left is Chet Hanks, Tom Hanks' wigger son. He's the only one that was real the whole time. And I've been hard on Chet Hanks, I have. When he was like, oh, it's white boy summer, I was like, ew. But now I miss that, you know? Only white nigga we got. The opposite of a wigger is an Oreo, right? Which is a strange name for Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. I don't want to call him Oreo, but did you hear about him getting flown on private jets by old rich white man? I'm gonna start calling him a bad bitch. This whole time I thought Clarence Thomas hated other black people. He just wanted to be a video hoe. Me and Clarence are the same person. Shocking. It was real hot here in New York City this summer, and now it's really cool outside. But it was so hot, I was regretting my life. I was regretting not losing that weight I said I was gonna lose, you know? Just walking around fat and angry. And my whole plan was to get the shot, right? To get the Ozempic. But I went to the doctor, and they were like, your insurance probably is not gonna cover it because you're just overweight, you're not morbidly obese. And it reminded me a lot of the real world because white people think I'm really fat, and black people be like, oh, you okay, baby girl? You think in the right places. And it's interesting because I've been reading a lot about being fat. You know, I've been reading about it over and over again, and I read that 71% of Americans are overweight, which really confused me because fat people are always talking about fat shaming, you know? But I started thinking, if everyone's fat, are fat people just yelling at each other? And then I was like, fat people, if we're the majority of the population, how do we let these skinny motherfuckers win in the first place? We can take them, no? There's always some skinny bitch yelling at a 300-pound woman like, being fat is bad for your health. So is a 300-pound foot up your ass. Is that not bad for your health? Anyway, my name is...
All right, anybody married in here? We got married people? Whoa, a few of you. That's more than I'm used to in LA, man. Really, usually in LA I ask people when they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm 68 years old. I'm too young to settle down. I'm in a band, you know? It's like, no, you're gonna die alone, you dumb asshole. No, I like being married. I like to say positive things about being married because every comedian I ever saw growing up would go on stage and be like, my wife is a fucking bitch! And then the crowd would be like, yes! So, try to subvert that because she doesn't like that. But she is a fucking, no, she's great. I do like being married. I think I'm at a good age to be married, man. I'm 37. I got engaged the first time when I was 21 because I'm from Indiana and they make you do that. And it was too young. It didn't work out. She ended up cheating on me while we lived together, which was a bummer. But it did give me the opportunity to pack angrily, which was kind of fun. You ever pack angrily? It's not your best packing job, you know? I was unpacking like, oh, I took the oven knobs. That was a weird move. All right, well, good to have backups. Those go bad all the time. You know? The only thing that was really messed up about it is she cheated on me with a doctor. And that's a messed up thing to do to somebody, man, because now I don't trust doctors. I don't go to the doctor ever. If there's any doctors in here right now, fuck you. Also, if you could look at some shit for me after the show, that would be so sick. No, I don't trust doctors, dude. You go to the doctor, they always do that shit where they're like, hey, turn your head and cough. And you're like, why? So you can fuck my wife while I'm looking that way, you piece of shit? I don't know your games. I do trust doctors now. I just got health insurance. Pretty big, huh? Yeah. Yes. For a while, I only had dental, no health. Anybody ever ride around like that? It's weird. Dental, no health? Every time I started to trip, I just tried to land on my teeth, you know? And then if somebody with an STD wanted to hook up, I was like, only oral. All right, that's a dumb one. I did get health insurance. I'm trying to take better care of myself, man. I picked up a nasty habit when I moved to LA. I started smoking cigars. It's terrible, man. Nobody ever says anything progressive when they're blowing out cigar smoke, you know? It's never like, Greta Thunberg's got some good ideas, you know? It's always like, we should frack native lands, you know? I didn't have health insurance. I got bullied into getting cat insurance while I lived out here, man. Cat insurance. Anybody ever have cat insurance? It's expensive. It's like $50 a cat. It's fucking nuts. I decided, I was like, if I get sick, I'm gonna be like, my liver hurts. Here's my scam, and if anybody in here works in cat insurance fraud adjustment or something, shut your fucking ears. We have 2 cats. Here's what we did. We got 1 cat insurance. We didn't get one of the cats insurance. We got 1 cat insurance. If you get sick, today your name is Fluffy, bro. What are they gonna do? Oh, this cat had long hair last time. Yeah, that's one of the symptoms we're worried about. I don't know. Fix it. Do think, it's good to get married a little older, because now I'm not jealous at all, Any jealous guys in here? Wouldn't it be weird if you're like, woo! Who the fuck is that guy she's texting? No, I'm not jealous at all. I know that for a fact. Because when me and my wife moved in together, she moved in a bunch of her ex-boyfriend's t-shirts that she had collected over the years. Yeah, I think as a younger man, that might have made me feel kind of weird. But now, I wear his shit to go to sleep. I don't care, fuck it. Free clothes, bitch. He was bigger than me too, so I feel safe at night when I put him on. It's pretty cool. Okay, you guys are cool. Sometimes I'll do that joke, especially in like the Midwest, and I'll have a dude stare me down like, what the fuck did you just say? You wear another man's clothes, you're fucking gay, bro. It's a weird new homophobia I didn't know about, man. I gotta tell you, I don't understand when straight guys are homophobic, especially ugly straight guys. It's like, we owe gay men so much, dude. Stay with me, because gay men are usually like hot guys. They take care of themselves, or they're talented, or their skin's like nice, or whatever. They lotion up and shit. And it's trained straight women to where every time they see a really hot guy, they're just like, oh, he's probably gay. Look at him, he's perfect. Definitely gay. I better go fuck this troll-looking man. That's a safe bet for me. If you're a goofy-looking motherfucker with a hot wife, you better shake a gay man's hand tomorrow, brother. We did it. We solved homophobia in Santa Monica. Say this. Couples in here. Do you guys look at social media together? Like, you guys are together. Do you look at social media together, like TikTok, Instagram? No? That's good. Okay, cool. My wife likes to do this thing. She'll be like, let's look at TikTok. Let's look at Instagram. And we'll look at her phone for like 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, she'll be like, I'm bored of my TikTok. I'm bored of my Instagram. Let's look at your TikTok. And then I just break my phone in half. And she's like, what? I'm so sick of phones, man. We're always on our phones anymore. It's rotting our brains or whatever. Because I don't need anybody seeing my algorithm, bro. It's too weird. It's too personal. I'd rather show somebody the inside of my asshole than my damn Instagram algorithm. And tonight, one lucky fan. If you look under your chair, there's a number. Also, when I say that, people always assume my algorithm is something it's not. They're like, oh, I know what's on your fucking algorithm. There's probably models with big boobs and butts jiggling around. I wish it was that. It's way weirder than that, man. I'll show you my algorithm after the show. I get this guy who's like a 53-year-old single dad, and he does dances. He'll be like, nobody wants to date a 53-year-old single dad. And I can't stop watching this fucking guy. I don't know why. Every time he pops up, I watch it, man. I gotta know what's gonna happen, you know? That's why I think these apps are trying to ruin our marriages, brother. Because if I look at it by myself, it'll show me that guy, it'll show me basketball highlights. The second it sees my wife's eyes touch my phone screen, the first video that pops up is like, 10 signs your wife is a bitch. And I'm like, I don't watch this shit. She's like, this is what you watch all day. I'm like, I don't watch it. I don't like the ads I get now either, man. I used to get ads for like workout shit. They gave up on me. They think I'm the fattest fucking loser. All the ads I get now are for this big shirt. There's a new shirt out. It's big as hell. And they think I need it. And the ad is so patronizing. It's this guy sitting at a bar with his buddies. He's a little chubby. His shirt's a little tight. And they're so mean to him. They're like, Brian, you look like shit, bro. We fucking hate you, man. You come here looking like shit all the time. And a woman comes up and she's like, I would never sleep with you. And then he has one friend who pulls him to the side. He's like, Brian, it's not even you, bro. It's the shirt. There's a new shirt. It's big. You need it. And he puts it on. Immediately his life changes. He's playing softball. He hits a home run. All of his friends are hugging him and crying. They're like, Brian, you're a whole new guy, man. And then a woman comes up and she's like, I want to suck your fucking dick or whatever, you know. Anyways, this is the shirt, but it doesn't do it. All right, I'll leave you with this little chunk here, man. My wife wants to have kids pretty soon. That kind of scares me a little bit because I want to be a good dad. I will say I'm at an age where you kind of got to become a dad. A lot of people are not having kids these days. You gotta have a fucking kid, man. Otherwise, you become a weird guy, you know? Because your friends start having kids, and then you don't have any kids, and then you come over, and you're just their dad's weird friend who's like, hey, what's up? Like, my stepdad would bring these guys over. They didn't have any kids. They didn't know how to talk to kids. They'd be like, so, are you fingering yet, or what? We were like, what? I'm 8, bro. They're like, I didn't no harm. I don't know. My stepdad was a fucking piece of shit, man. He was. And what I'm about to say is not about your stepdad. If you had a cool stepdad, this isn't your fucking stepdad. My stepdad would do this shit. He was a bipolar alcoholic. And once a month, he would stand in the yard with a gun to his head. He'd be like, I'm going to kill myself. Don't worry, he didn't do it. He's a bitch. But, oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys like my stepdad? Oh, I guess I missed the bus pull-up for Team Brad. I didn't see that. I hate my stepdad. He was a piece of shit. It was manipulative, but he's still alive. Don't worry. It was Indiana. Every other yard had a stepdad with a gun to his head. You drive by like, hey, Steve. Oh, the Pacers lost. Okay. But he would do that, and it would just be me at the house. And I was smart enough. I hated him, but I was smart enough to be like, hey, don't do that in front of me, fella. That might make me into a weird guy if I see all that, you know? So I had to be like, don't do it. I had to convince him not to do it. You ever have to convince somebody you hate not to kill themselves? It fucking sucks. You gotta come up with shit. I'd have to be like, but Brad, who's gonna chain smoke in the living room, you know? Brad, who's gonna rinse the dishes before we put them in the dishwasher? You're very valuable here. But I want to be a good dad. I do think you don't need a good dad as much as you used to. You need a good mom, for sure, for like love and stuff. But like dads are supposed to teach you shit as a man, you know? And I had to learn how to tie a tie recently because nobody ever taught me. And then I found this old guy on YouTube and he taught me, and now he is my dad. You just pick a dad now. They're all over the internet. Just pick a guy and write, I love you, daddy, in his comments. If he doesn't block you, that's your dad now. Congrats. I love old guys on YouTube too because they don't waste any time. They get straight into their shit. You follow a younger YouTuber, you gotta skip the first 4 minutes of their videos because they all think they're gonna be influencers. So the first 4 minutes is like, hey, before we get to the whole point of the video today, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe and smash follow and hit the alarm button for alerts. This old guy that I follow doesn't do any of that shit. He's just like, here's how you do it. Here's how you get rid of a wasp nest. Like, he starts in the middle, you know? He's like, here's how you do it. There's no time. We're running out of time. And don't follow me. What are you, gay? He's like, he's old-fashioned. I don't love that he talks like that, but he's my dad. He's a good guy, you know? He doesn't know how to edit his videos either. They're all just one shot. I was watching him grill a steak the other day. He was teaching me how to grill. He's a good dad. And after like 3 minutes, he just goes, I have to go to the bathroom now. And then he just walked off the screen, and I just watched the hot grill for a while, you know? I was like, man, I hope Dad comes back. I hope he's not like the others. All right, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. I'm Tom Thakkar.
Getting older, and I wake up and I'm just like, oh, I forgot to have a family. I don't have a family. I know I'm getting older because I keep falling for internet scams. I got the one where they email you and they're like, we hacked your computer and we know all the porn you've been watching, and we're gonna tell everybody unless you send us money. Have you gotten this one? Oh, I was spooked. I got that email and I read it very carefully. And there was one sentence in it that was like, by the way, you've got really good taste, winky face. And that's when I knew they did not know what I was watching. They would know. You'd have to be really sick to say that to me if you knew what I was watching. What are you guys into? What do you guys watch? Can I get a category? Hentai. Okay. Oh, I heard amateur. I like amateur anime porn. That's when they just look like stick figures. Anyway, I'll tell you what I don't like, and that's incest porn. That's not for me. But it's been normalized, right? Am I crazy? Incest porn, it's like on the homepage now, right? I feel like you used to have to search for it. It's not in my experience, but I'm not into it because my parents have tried to hook me up with my cousin before. I'm Arab. I don't know if you know. In like Middle Eastern cultures and many other cultures throughout history, cousin marriage is just kind of chill. So, point being, I don't want to be watching porn and feel like I'm making my family proud. You know what I mean? I grew up in a very strict Muslim family. Any other Arabs in the house? Muzzies? Arabs? Yeah. Oh. That's the right tone for... Well, I grew up in a very strict family. I grew up kind of resenting my parents because it's a rules-based vibe in the Muzzy house. And I was just like a young girl in New Jersey. I just wanted to have fun, but there were so many rules. But then when I was in 7th grade, 9/11 happened. You guys remember 9/11? Yeah. And every day on the news, George W. Bush would go on TV and be like, those people did this because they hate our freedom. Do you remember that? Every day he was like, those people hate our freedom. But I was watching that as a 7th grade girl, like, preach, George W. Bush. They don't want us to date boys. They don't want us to have sleepovers. Why do they hate freedom? And, like, obviously I was too young to, like, get 9/11 and, you know, like, oh, the military-industrial complex proliferating the Middle East for resources under the guise of spreading democracy. But I think it's really nice that I was probably the one Muslim in the world after 9/11 that was like, George Bush gets me. I was a big Bush head back then. Any Bush heads here tonight? Take that any way you want. Anybody? The best part about aging is Bush acceptance. I used to be very self-conscious about it. And now I just let it go. And the only time I, like, meticulously trim now is when I go to see the gynecologist. Because, like, they went to medical school. They earned my respect. It's the only time anyone with a degree is down there, and so... I like skaters. I don't know what to say. If you can kickflip, hit my DMs. Anyway... Oh, I should have asked, is anyone racist here? This is a safe space. Do you guys know the slur for Arabs? Okay, I'll just tell you. The slur for Arabs is sand, N-word. Yes, this is the slur for Arabs, sand, N-word. That's fucked up, right? It's fucked up that I can't even say my own slur. Like, how am I supposed to take it back if I can't say it? It's not very thoughtful on behalf of the racists, I will say that. I could even come up with a new one. It feels like a weird re-gift, almost. Somebody calls me that, I'm like, I don't know, it feels like it was meant for someone else, but... Is anyone left-handed? Clap if you're left-handed. Wait, stop clapping, it sounds different. Do you guys see the Jared Fogle documentary? You guys see Jared Fogle documentary? You know what I'm talking about? Do you remember Jared? Subway Jared? Subway Jared, yeah. He was the spokesman for Subway for many years. He was like the nerdy guy in the commercials. He had the glasses. He did like the pants thing. Because he lost a lot of weight, allegedly by eating Subway, and we were all really proud of Jared. But then it turned out that Jared was a bit of a pedophile. Just to be clear, not proud of Jared anymore. Boo, boo, Jared. Boo, yes, very brave of you to boo that pedophile, yes, okay. Okay, but, you know, I was thinking a little bit more about Jared's journey, and you would have to think that one of the main benefits of being a predator is that you don't have to look good to get laid, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, he really lost the weight for him, you know? Do you guys get death threats at all? Death threats? No? Oh, that's really sad. That's how you know you've become somebody online, is when you start getting death threats. So if you're not getting them, then, like, you probably should kill yourself. Well, I get them, and it's really weird to get a death threat from a stranger, especially when they're very young. There's very young people on the internet, and they're willing to say really terrible things. I've had to ask myself questions I never thought I'd have to ask, like if a 15-year-old DMs me and says, "I'm gonna rape you," and then I respond, "You wouldn't know what to do." Is that like legally sexting a minor? I don't really know. Anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna end on a quick, I'm just gonna go. But I'll talk about politics first. I don't know how you feel about the news. I don't know if you've heard, but I have some good news for you, because I know some people who are psyched that Trump won, and it's not who you're thinking. What I'm about to tell you is 100% true. People in Japan love Donald Trump. And the reason why, it's such like a fun Freakonomics reason, people in Japan like Trump because the translators there are too polite to translate the terrible things he says. Yeah. So when they watch him on TV, they're getting this like fictional, sanitized Trump, and they think that guy is cool. Isn't that fascinating? And I couldn't stop thinking about that, and I was like, oh, maybe that's also why Japan allied with the Nazis. You think they just weren't getting the full translation? Hitler's like, we must put the Jews in the ovens, and the translators are like, oh, put Jews in sauna? Very good. Okay, I'm Dina Hashem. Thank you.
I had a gay thought recently. Can I share it? Yes. All right. Here's what happened. So I live with a roommate. That's not the gay part, but we have really thin walls in our house, so I can hear him have sex with his girlfriend, and it's not even just loud. It's like really long for some reason. Okay. I don't know what he's eating. I don't know what's going on, but he fucks forever, and it's messing up my sleep schedule. So the other night, it's like 3 a.m. He just been going and going and going and going and going and going. That's when I thought to myself, I was like, damn, I really want Nathan to come right now. And I was like, fuck, that's the gayest thing I've ever thought. And dude, our walls are so thin, I could even hear them like doing dirty talk with each other. And at one point, his girlfriend's like, come for me. And I was like, yo, come for me, dude, I have work. All right, let's talk about my race. I can see you guys have questions. Let's just get that over with. My name is James, I'm biracial. My dad's black and my mom is regular. I didn't fit in growing up. It was the classic mixed kid dilemma, you know? Too black for the white kids, too big of a John Mayer fan for the black kids. Yeah, I used to get beat up and called the N-word and beat up for using the N-word. Like one time, I got called the N-word by these rednecks. I ran to my buddy Demarius, who was black, which is redundant. And I was like, yo, D, these rednecks just called me a nigger. Let's go fuck them up. He looks at me. He's like, yo, what did I tell you about that word? And fuck me up. So, she was inconvenient. One time in middle school, a girl was like, you black, but you ain't black. I was like, I didn't know I needed to, right? She then accused me of talking white. I was like, gee willikers, I have no idea where you're coming from. I'm an immigrant. We got immigrants in the house? Okay, all right, in the back. Just me and the staff. No. I'm half German, half Kenyan, which I agree is weird and wrong. Yeah. Also, if y'all have ever wondered what happens when a dark-skinned African dude makes a baby with a pale, blue-eyed, conservative German woman, the answer is Puerto Rican. There we go. We're having... It's funny being German and Kenyan because I'm only half black and half white, but those halves are straight from the source. You know? Straight from the tap. I'm from the motherland and das Vaterland, okay? I did 23andMe, it just said, you good. So, It's also funny being German and Kenyan, two very different histories I have to grapple with, right? Like my dad's family are victims of British colonialism, racism, oppression, and then my mom's family are victims of a vicious, vicious rumor by the Jews. So, It's a comedy show, guys. Tough year for biracials. Our leader has fallen. So I'm at Drake, obviously. Yeah, were y'all paying attention to Kendrick versus Drake? Yeah, I was not enjoying it. Because if y'all were listening, Kendrick was dissing Drake for being half white. Drake was dissing Kendrick for being short. I'm sitting there getting cooked both ways. You know what I mean? Some bullshit. Kendrick was like, you got a white mom, you ain't even black. I was like, got him! You know? Drake was like, you are a size 7 shoe. Your girl's bigger than you. I looked at my girlfriend. I was like, that's a good song, isn't it? What's wrong with size 7? I'm just kidding. I don't have a girlfriend. What else? Because I just moved here to New York. Thank you. From the place that's on my shirt. Cute little town. I like it. A lot of ethnicities and cultures I was not familiar with that we don't have in California. Like on my 3rd day here, I accidentally walked through the Orthodox neighborhood of South Williamsburg. Whoa! Yeah, no heads up on that? No. No warning? There could be a sign, right? Like, hi, welcome to South Williamsburg. Past this point, there's a bit of a change in the vibe. But as a black person, that shit's a bit alarming, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know what year this is supposed to be, but I don't think we were free yet. So, gotta skedaddle, dude. Puerto Ricans are also fascinating to me. We don't have those in California. Because my whole life, people have been saying I look Puerto Rican, and I was like, whatever that means, you know? I got here, I was like, oh shit. Mi familia. I also saw a Puerto Rican say nigga for the first time. And I was like, if that's what it looks like when I say it, I'm gonna stop saying it, because I don't like how that looks. I moved here with a girlfriend and we broke up immediately, which was fun. It's funny, I remember getting to New York and I was like, damn, there's a lot of hot girls in New York. And I guess my bisexual girlfriend felt the same way. So, yeah, now we're both independently chasing these hoes, you know what I mean? We broke up because she asked for an open relationship on my birthday on shrooms, which was, you know, mean. I'm sitting there on shrooms. I just didn't like the idea of other guys fucking my girlfriend when I'm the one that built the IKEA furniture. Does that make sense? Like, does that... Like, if everyone gets to hit, everyone's got to help, you know? Like, we can start a group chat or something. But it was a pretty tough breakup. I remember the morning after we broke up, I had to get on a flight to Texas to do comedy. As soon as I got to the airport, I just started crying, okay? That's when I realized if you're my skin color, airport security is not a good place to openly cry, okay? Like, people were getting pretty nervous. I think it's because I was wearing a puffy jacket and I kept muttering to myself, I don't want to do this. But my ex was 26 years old, bisexual, had a septum ring, had tattoos, believed in astrology, and didn't shave her leg hair. And at the time that we broke up, I thought she was one of a kind. And then I went to Bushwick, and I was like, there's more. You know, there's... So I've been hanging out in Bushwick a lot. I actually started seeing this girl in Bushwick, and she rode a motorcycle. She's a lot cooler than me. We were gonna go to the park, and I was like, I'll meet you there. And she goes, no, I'll pick you up. And I was like, fuck, you know? Because that means... And I'm a boy, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, play cool, it's gonna be fine. So she pulls up, here's the thing, bro, she only has one helmet. And she goes, you should wear it. Because it's more dangerous. So now she has her hair down, her tits out, looking like a fucking badass. I'm on the back. looking like I'm going to wherever guys get pegged. And I don't know where that happens. Probably Bushwick. Dude, she got catcalled with me on the back. Do you have any idea how... I was like, I'll fuck you up, dude. We get to a red light. She's like, that guy was an asshole, right? And I was like, he hurt me more than he hurt you. All right, guys, I've been Drake. Thank you, bye.
The suicide hotline today. I'm not going to kill myself. I just wanted to talk to someone I think has a worse job than I do. It's not a job. It's actually a volunteer opportunity. My bad. And the people who volunteer for that do so because they have attempted suicide at one point in their lives themselves. So I was like, ugh. But I was like, that makes sense. Those who can't do. First joke, get on board. Let's keep going. I've lived in New York for 20 years. I've moved 18 times. The city is dehumanizing. Brutal. This last place I'm in, my landlord made me go on a face-to-face interview with him to get the place. Like with first date questions and everything, only I was the only one getting fucked, right? This guy, at one point, he asked me if I was Jewish. I was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, I could sue you for asking me that. And he's like, wonderful, you're Jewish. So, all right, cool. I am Jewish. I didn't just lie to get the apartment. But lying to get property is kind of what Jews do. So, win-win. All right, keep it cool. Don't talk about Israel. Keep it cool. Do not bring it up. Do not bring it up. I live in that apartment with my boyfriend, which is cool because we're a double income household. But I do earn both of those. He is poor. He is poor and stupid. A very dumb man, but I do love him. That is what I say. I say it all the time. I kind of have to. There are some things you say on cocaine you can't take back. You gotta keep saying it or you're a drug addict. And he does that thing too where I'll tell him I love him and he'll be like, I love you more. I'm like, ugh, I know. Stat bringing it up. You're bumming me out. Is anyone in love in here? Just by woo? A couple quiets. All right, weird ride home for some of you. Once you start saying I love you to somebody, that is how you end every conversation, is by saying I love you. You cannot say goodbye. Goodbye it sounds like you're saying go fuck yourself, right? So I'll be leaving my house, to get away from him. And I'll have to do the thing or I'm like, okay, I'm going, I love you. All right. And then I'll go, and then God forbid I forget something and I have to go back in and do that again. I'm just I forgot my headphones. Okay, I love you. It's oh my God, I can't believe I have to lie every time I leave my house. Don't feel bad for him. Don't feel bad for him, you guys. He's heard these jokes and he laughs and laughs because he doesn't get them, so. It's fine. I'll probably marry him. I don't know. I give up. Like I said, I've lived in New York for 20 years, so I've already fucked all of you. Not individually, obviously, but in general. You know what I mean? I get it. I know what you're up to. There is this girl's oh no, I fucked. She's remember when we? I do remember. It's just, there's nothing any of you in here could do in bed that would surprise me. I promise you. I was once having sex with this guy, and in the middle of it, he started barking like a dog. Oh, do you know Dave? Oh, no, okay. But he thought he was being sexy. He was like that. He was and I was just oh my God, I can't believe he trusted me with that. I'm gonna run straight to a microphone with that shit. You kidding me? Thank you so much. I'm gonna coast off of this for a decade. And I didn't know what to do either, because I'm used to fucking people Like, I'm like, wait, what's the fantasy playing out? A girl gets fucked by a dog? Is that what we're doing, you know? I was like, how do I make this not some bestiality thing, you know? And he's like in me, so I gotta think quick. So I'm like, maybe it's not bestiality if I'm also a dog? But like a smaller one? So I'm sitting there trying to find the courage to be like, I don't know, like, bark. I don't know, but you know when you're fucking a dude and he's barking like a dog, and it's your turn to bark and you can't? She's shaking her head no. I didn't know what to do either, so I just ended up dating him for 6 months. And then he moved to LA. They're not all fairy tales. They're not all fairy tales. Do you guys like dirty talk? A couple yes, and the rest of you, ooh, and a whistle. He likes a dirty whistle. He's like, listen up, honey, the choo-choo's coming. We're gonna run a train. A couple people were vocal about it. Some of you were silent, which means you also like dirty talk. But you like it how I like it, where it's like, yes, but you do it. I love dirty talk. I hate to reciprocate it. I think it's so embarrassing. Like, I think the worst thing you could say to me in bed is, what? No, we will not be repeating whatever that was. You should have heard me the first time, Grandpa. We will not be trying that again, because it can go so wrong, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause, like, you can't have it, like, super scripted, or then it's, like, too predictable, and you have to be banging someone who can read. You know, it just can go so wrong. Like, I was once having sex with this guy, and we get to the end of our show, let's call it. And he leans in, and he goes, where do you want me to come? And I was like, fuck, I have to pick. Fuck. Oh, I make a million decisions in a day. You couldn't even pick dinner, you know? And they make it seem like it's some like, romantic gesture. Like I get to choose, you know, like chivalry ain't dead, you know? Here comes Sir Lancelot, like, where would you like my jizz, my lady? You know, and I was just like, oh my God, what is it, Valentine's Day again? I get to pick? What is this? Is this what's left of my woman's right to choose? And it's not like they're giving you a lot of time to decide, you know. You can't be like, can I sleep on it? But you will. You will. Here's why it's a bullshit question, is by the time a guy asks where you want me to come, they already know where they want to come. They just want, men, okay. Listen up, men. These women are all like, yes. They know it. They just want you to say it so that way they don't get in trouble. And you could ask me a million times. I'm not going to say the face, okay? No, I don't know if anyone in here is doing the face. I call shenanigans on the face. I don't believe in it. I've slept with enough men to know that most of you are not making it to the face. A lot of dribblers out there. It's like trying to get to one of those broken water fountains where you're like, I think it's coming out. It's like, oh, you want to come on my face? Great. Now I gotta like climb on down there, stick my face right up to the tit like a puppy looking for the nipple. Just, good job, honey, you did it. So where do you want me to come? I don't know. How about the trash can? I'll bring it right to you. We can save that jizz a 9-month trip. That's a dumpster baby joke, not an abortion joke, Brooklyn. And that joke, I carry the baby to term, then I give birth to it, then I throw it out in the trash. My joke, my choice. I have to get out of here. One more thing, though. I'm from Arizona, so I've done cocaine with my dad. I love cocaine. I haven't had fun the last 40 or 50 times I've done it. But I cannot say no to it You know, you could offer it to me on a spinning bike tire. I'd be like, I got it. It's coming back around. It's coming back. I didn't mean to do coke with my dad. That was kind of a Thanksgiving miracle. I was home for the holidays, and I was snooping through my mom's old closet. My parents are divorced, like all of yours, and she left a lot of really cool stuff behind. She was out in a real rush. So I was looking around, and I find this Coke mirror that hadn't been there before. And I know it was a Coke mirror because it was huge, and it was covered in Coke. So I'm not just gonna walk away. I start doing gummers off of it. Like, I'm just like, waste not, want not, you know? Like, I'm like, like it's my last day in Los Angeles. And I'm like going to town on this mirror. My dad catches me, shows up in the closet doorway, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm busted, right? And then I'm like, wait, no, you're busted. Like, you're the one who raised a daughter who's licking a cocaine mirror, like, et tu, dada? And he was like, he's like, fuck, Micah, you like cocaine? I'd be like, yeah, everybody does. And then he surprised me. He's like, well, do you want to do some? And I'm like, no, just give me some. Like, we're not gonna do some. You know, that's like fucking grimy. Because you know when you're doing coke regular style, not with your dad? You're at a bar and you're getting all yacked out. You start saying crazy shit you would never say if you were sober. You know, going up to strangers being like, you know, I was a virgin when I graduated high school. Now I only fuck professional hockey players. Or like, whatever's your truth, right? Oh, but he's like being super insistent. He's like, the first round's free. I'm like, fine. So next thing you know, he and I are raking lines on the poker table that counts as a dinner table when you're a divorced dad. And sure enough, we start having that cokey conversation. It was so awkward, right? It's just like line after line, like... Remember, Mom? The fuck was that about? All right, you guys, I'm Micah Fox. Thank you very much.
Feels like a trap. This feels like a targeted trap for me specifically. I don't care. That's why my face is looking upon it in horror in the poster. I feel like I'm being interrogated at a Pizza Hut. I don't know anything about any stolen dipping strips. Stop it. Tall boy. There are hazards everywhere, man. I'm a big tall boy. There's nothing science or God can do about it. Too tall. I'm 6'7", so basically what that means is my torso has not been in a group photo since 2005. Just a head back there. I'm just a lurking back row head. Whenever I'm in a picture with my friends, it looks like I'm presenting an a cappella group. Get a load of my sweet singing boys, the finest singing boys in all the county. I keep them in a basement. Irish people are not supposed to be this tall. We're supposed to live in small cottages. But I'm 100% Irish, both sides. That used to be its own ethnic group in this country before the merger. We got bought out by the white conglomerate. We were in a tough financial spot. We needed a bailout pretty bad. But the Irish are actually a mix of cultures, not just a culture of mix. And we did some DNA testing. We found out that I have a little bit of Icelandic blood. And that means Vikings. But I like to think the consent Vikings. I think I come from the Vikings who asked for consent. The guys who were like, no thanks, just pillaging for me. We have a pretty rich heritage. You know, we had a lot of the best authors and poets of the 19th and 20th century. Now, it's pretty much just RFK Jr. That's kind of our representative in the public eye. RFK Jr., man, that guy's eyes are all over his face. Have you noticed that? No one ever talks about it because it's like the 8th weirdest thing about him. But RFK's got a real northwest, southeast thing going on with his eyes. He's one of our most diagonal political figures. I'm wearing his workout jeans right now, actually. Here's the thing with RFK. I'm not judging anybody, like if he's your guy, if you're into him, whatever. Because when RFK, I'll admit, when he first dropped, like when RFK first started touring, you know what I mean? Doing podcasts and stuff, he'd be on these interviews and he'd be like saying stuff, and I'd listen, like, you know what? This guy might have some points, right? He might have some things that I need to pay attention to. But then my common sense kicked in. I was like, wait a minute. The Irish guy with a tan is not being honest with you. That is not a pigmentation that is accessible to our people. That's Peruvian only, what that guy is doing. RFK. Because the thing with RFK is, like, if he's on a podcast, he's just saying his points and no one is countering him. He actually sounds pretty good. Like, he honestly, well, not sounds, but you know what I mean. RFK sounds like the tiny alien in Men in Black who whimpers a cryptic clue as he dies.
To prevent a contest, the galaxy is on Orion's belt.
Get back in that guy's face, you little freak. Stop it. Say what you will about RFK, you can't argue with the drug policies. They're perfect. Finally, Tylenol is a Schedule I narcotic. It's been off the leash for too long. I hope he fixes the drug policies, honestly. Our drug laws in this country make absolutely no sense. There's so many different drugs, so many different effects, and the laws don't really match up. Like, drugs like LSD and mushrooms will put you in an altered state of consciousness, whereas alcohol, which is legal, will put you in a state of unconsciousness. And then drugs like cocaine and meth, they'll put you in a state of Florida. That's where you go when those drugs enter your life. The gravitational pull of Key West is very strong. The drug that makes the least sense to be illegal is mushrooms, because mushrooms just appear on the ground without anyone planting them, and they're illegal. That's literally the government just being like, don't pick that up. Leave it. Don't you put that in your mouth. Do not eat the vegetable that makes you appreciate God and nature more. It's very dangerous. There is a hazard with mushrooms that you need to be aware of. There's the time lapse. Like, after you eat them, you have about 35 to 40 minutes until the effects start to hit you. Here's a word of advice. Don't try to do anything in those 35, 40 minutes. That's not time for errands. I've made that mistake before. Ate some mushrooms. I was like, yeah, I could totally squeeze in a run to the grocery store right now. I'll just be normal over there. Looking at things for the normal amount of time. Cut to me in the cereal aisle. I'm on the phone with my buddy Dave. Hey, Dave, I'm at the food museum. No psychedelics at the grocery store. That's a hard and fast rule. Don't do it. Don't trip at the supermarket. Why? 2 words. Lobster tank. That is an upsetting visual if you are on drugs. You're going to feel a lot of empathy for those boys. You walk out of there with $285 worth of live lobsters. Nowhere to put them. I've been thinking about the ethics of eating animals. You know, a lot of my friends are vegan. I'm trying to draw the line somewhere. Me personally, I'm trying not to eat animals that I think are cute because I couldn't kill them myself, right? I don't want someone doing my dirty work. So I'm not eating ducks. Right? I'm not eating lamb, definitely not. I've almost stopped eating chipmunks entirely. The chipmunks are a struggle for me. You could fit 11 or 12 of those fuckers in an air fryer. All I'm saying is I had the best Super Bowl party, and nobody really knew why. I'm having a weird day. Earlier today, I watched Star Wars with the captions on for the first time. Turns out Chewbacca's saying a bunch of homophobic shit. You think you know a guy. Spent a lot more time indoors ever since the pandemic. Got hooked on watching a lot more media. Got back into video games. Hadn't played video games in a long time. They're so realistic now. It's crazy. Like, I was playing a war video game that was so realistic, halfway through, my wife cheated on me. Like, damn, while I was deployed? That's cold. That is ice cold. Everything changed during the pandemic. My barber went remote. That's been an adjustment. I do my own combing and clipping. He just kind of makes misogynistic comments over Zoom. Just to keep it authentic, you know what I mean? Every time I've gotten my haircut in New York, it's been by a guy whose accent I can't place, and he has something to say about women that I just need to go along with. So, you like pussy, bro? Sure do, pal. Number 5 around the sides. Thank you so much. Things are crazy right now. People are wondering if they should have kids. I've been wondering if having kids is right for me. I just don't know how they're going to pay for my college education. That's going to be a major financial burden on them. But it's crazy times, right? People are not sure if they want to have kids. These things are so crazy. I mean, there's hydrogen in the water. You got to look it up, sheep. And we're more divided than ever. I'll be the first ever person to say it. We're a divided country. There's a big divide. One big divide in this country that people don't really talk about enough is the divide between people who went to college and people who didn't. We don't really understand each other, right? Because I went the college route. I was raised the college route. And they basically told us, like, if you don't go to college, you're stupid. That was the messaging that they gave us in not so many words. But I've lived in the real world now. I've worked for like blue collar guys who started their own businesses. Let me tell you, these guys make great money, right? They have real world skills that actually help people, and they get to be stupid. It's the dream. That's the best possible scenario. You get to be dumb and rich. That's what this country was founded on. I would sell equipment to these guys at one of my jobs, and they'd be ringing up like $5,000 worth of equipment. Be like, yeah, put it on the black Amex. Hey, you know Michelle Obama's got a dick, right? She sure does. Thank you for your business, sir. I think things went a little crazy when there was that plane crash in D.C. Remember the plane hit the helicopter in D.C. and Trump blamed DEI immediately. No facts had been gathered. He just kind of pulled up from half court like, let's fucking see. Let's see if there's DEI. And he's like, please tell me that some women or Latinas are to blame for the crash, please. Tell me that some thick Latinas are involved. And his staff came in, they were like, sir, unfortunately everyone involved in the crash was a white man. And he's like, what kind of helicopter was it? It was a Black Hawk, sir. There you go. Black helicopters, thugs of the sky, we call them. They're playing the knockout game with our beautiful planes. It's very sad. My name's JP. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.